Hello and welcome to this Debutify theme tutorial for 2023. In this video, we'll cover everything you need to know about one of the best Shopify free theme, which also has a paid version called Debutify to launch your online business in 2023 using Shopify. So learn what the difference between free and paid theme, how you can customize your Shopify store by your own with the option that Debutify gives. I will also share how to add products, what things to consider when doing a store design, how to choose colors and typography, and also how to add the links in your menu. And in the other part, I will also cover how to use one of the best Shopify page builder called Gempages to make a good looking and custom landing pages for your product, and also how to add reviews using the Loox app. And I will also dedicate a special section only for the Gempages if you want to see how to make a complete custom page using Gempages. And I will also give a best Shopify discount link and deal for you to get started your online business right now. So if these things interest you and if you find helpful,
and also please do smash that like button, subscribe to the channel so it reach to the more people in the YouTube.
now let's get started with the video. To get started, the first step is to get a Shopify store. So currently when I am recording the video in 24th November, I have a special discount and a special offer for you, which is Shopify for per month for $1. So you just need to go to jahin.com/Shopify, or just click the first link in the description to make your life easier. Click enter, and this will just land you to the special Shopify discount page where you can get 3-day free trial and then $1 per month for the next 3 months. Okay, so you are paying just $3 for 3 months, where the basic Shopify plan costs you at least $29 per month. Okay, so this is the best offer that you can get to get your business up and running. So make sure to use it. So you are at least saving $84 for next 3 months in your Shopify to run the business. Okay, then put one of your email address here, a valid email address for sure. Okay, then click start trial button, and then we just need to fill up few basic information. Okay, I am just starting, I am already selling anything, you can just click on skip as well. This is an online store, right? An online store. Then click on next. Do you have an audience? You can click no, click and skip anything. So it is not, does not matter, and it will not affect anything for you. You can give a store name, and it is also optional. So just for example, I will give it any, this can be changed anytime. So this is not mandatory that it has to be perfect. You can change it anytime after some period, after login to Shopify. You can choose your country, whatever country. I'm currently in Bangladesh, so I'll click next. So you can choose your own country. Create a Shopify ID, continue with email, click on continue with email, and give a password. Okay, just remember that password unless you will be in trouble. Okay, and it has to be some strength, it should have some strength. Then click create Shopify password, and this will building your store and will redirect to our Shopify dashboard where we'll start building our online store. You can see we have just redirected to our Shopify store where you can start building our online store. Another thing you just need to do after doing this is to pick a plan and also confirm your email. So just go back to your email, whatever email you used, just go back there and you will find the Shopify send us a confirm your email. If it does not confirm that, okay, then there will be an issue. So just remember to confirm it. Okay, so this is also important, your email has been verified. Now you can see there is the thing. So we got 3-day free trial. So and then we have part $1 per month for next 3 months. So I'll just click on pick a plan to confirm this pick a plan. So just click on reload this page, sometime it may not reload properly, and then we have to choose the account. So it is just asking me for the login. In your case it may not ask. So if it asks you, then just put your the whatever email we given, the proper email address that we given when signing up. Then click continue with email. After giving the proper email, this page has been come along again. So this page you will show after clicking the pick a plan. Okay, cancel before 26th November and you won't be charged. So we will choose this one, $1 per month. month for first 3 months. So choose this plan and we will go with monthly. You can go with yearly, but this is not recommended. Okay, then you can click on confirm billing cycle. Then you need to give your business addresses. Okay, give proper business addresses unless this will be an issue. So just make sure these are appropriate. Okay, and then click save address. So these are important for the business. Then click credit card and make the payment, and I will see you after doing that. So after adding your payment information, you will find this start plan button. Okay, so click on start plan, and this will uh, start our plan for the next 3 months for $1 per month. Okay, how did you hear about? You can choose anything. So click on submit, and now we are good to go to start building our Shopify store. And another thing is, if you just making it for the practice purpose, what you can do, you can make a development store for completely free. Okay, so you can search for Shopify partners. Okay, and create an account with Shopify partners and create multiple and unlimited development store for completely free for the practice purpose. If you are not someone for going to do the business right now, it could be just testing things. So that's make sure you do that. Okay, so unless if you are just starting a business, so this is the best way to do it, is to purchase this plan, this special discount plan that I have currently for you, and I will add this constantly in the description. So after this time it could be disabled or it could be removed, but currently this is the best offer we have. So now let's get started to building our website using online store using Shopify. To start the task, we need few things first. Another thing is having your all the contents like images, text, everything ready to make your store. In that case, I have just picked a example store. So I will just try to follow this type of layout, not exactly 100% same because this is not made with Debutify theme. It is a custom Shopify theme. So I will just try to explain whatever how much we can actually replicate this type of design and what things to consider when making a store using the Debutify. Then the other thing is to install Debutify theme. So to install Debutify theme, you just need to go to jahinshahriar.com/Debutify or click the first link in the description. So you will just redirect to the Debutify uh, page. Then we can install the Debutify theme. Then you can see there is a start a 14-day free trial. So the thing here to understand is Debutify has a free version. Like you can use the free version of the theme, and also they have a pro version. Like with the pro, they have features like add-ons, everything. We will see how these things work. But the 14-day trial means that after 14 days, you cannot use their pro features, but you can still use the theme and still make your store live within using their free elements, free features. So after 14 days, all the pro features will be disabled. And if you used any of this pro feature, you have to upgrade to the premium plan. So what is the pro features? What add-on it gives? We'll check, but don't worry about the trial because the trial is just for the premium version, but it can be used for free. So you can just upgrade to the premium plan after 14 days. If you want any of their premium features, we will cover that. If it required for you to or not, that you need to use a premium feature. So click on start a 14-day trial now, and then they ask us to give a sign up information. Okay, to create an account. So in that case, give one of your email address related to your shop. Okay, so then just give your name and then give one of the password. Okay, so I'll just give a password here, and then you have to give your Shopify store admin. So in that case, what is my store admin? I will go back to my store and then copy all the .myshopify.com. Okay, all the things from my URL and paste it here. Okay, so it has to be correct, unless the installation will not work. So keep in mind. So then click create my account. This will create an account and enable us to install that. Okay, so then it will send us a verification link. So we have to go back to our email, and as you can see a verification link already come on. So click on verify email. So this is very important after you've given the email that you have given. So don't give any wrong email address, any false, okay, because it will not work. Then you can see it is redirecting me to my dashboard of the store. As you can see, this is my store, and then they are giving us some tour. So I don't need this, I will just cross. Then you can see this is my store, Debutify 23. So it is correct store that has been added. Then we have to get the theme. To click confirm to theme is installed. So get the theme, click on get the theme. This will install the theme in our store. So it is downloading the theme, and as you can see, plan trial enterprise level plan has been upgraded for us. Click on download. So this is the current version. The version can be differ from time to time. Okay, and click on start download, because sometimes it is this theme, sometimes it could be other one as well. So you can see the theme be on the top of the game with Debutify theme. How to download and install Debutify theme? Okay, so they have given a tutorial. They have given a tutorial as well. So how to download? So this has been downloaded, and then we need to upload the theme. Okay, upload the zip file that we have downloaded after clicking this button. Okay, so now go back to your store. So this is my store dashboard, right? So here we can install this theme. Go to online store and click on the themes. Okay, click on the themes, online store, and then themes. Sometimes it comes as online store in the search bar. Then you can see this is our theme panel looks like. Currently we have the default Dawn theme installed, and then what we can do, we can add a new theme. Click on add theme, and then click upload zip file, and then click add file, and go to the file manager option that we have. So which theme we have downloaded? This one, debutify23.myshopify.com. So this is the Debutify theme file 4.10.2 we have downloaded from that admin panel of the Debutify. So if you remembered, so you can see this is the theme that is currently installing, and this how you need to first make an account, give your address, and then download that theme from the Debutify dashboard that we currently have, right? And then you can do this the same thing. Okay, and if you see the dashboard, and then we can confirm this after installing this Debutify theme. So if you click on the dashboard, there is another button. Okay, so there is a click confirm the theme is installed. So if you click on the click confirm the theme is installed, then you will find that this process is also being done. So continue setup is to CTA button, the most important element, everything. So you can just click on continue setup, and then other things you can do. 14 days free trial. So you can see they have given us a 14 days free trial, and everything we can do. Okay, so then you have seen they have add-ons. So these are the things that is related to the Debutify premium plan. Like they have give us add-ons. What the add-ons does? Add-ons add actually many features. Okay, so we'll see how this work, like animation to your add to cart button, age check, like people a certain a level of age, people can only add or access your website. This type of things is actually given with this add-ons. Okay, so if you think these are required for you, like color swatches, collection filters, custom currencies, everything, then you can think about the premium plan. So currently we are not talking about this. Currently we are just, and they have a support chat as well. If you face any issue, you can just open one of these support chat, and then you can send a message to these people. Okay, now let's go back to our store. So you can see it is installing the theme. Now one of our task will be right click on it, click on rename, and we will rename this theme according to our store. So it could be primal, harvest, anything related to your store name. So in that case, I just put a random Shopify name Debutify 23. In your case, it won't be that, like it will be a business name. So just give what the business name or the store name that your Shopify store have. In that case, I am just, for example, the example store that I picked is similar name. So I just give this theme a similar name. Click on publish, and we will publish this theme as the default theme. Then we will start customizing that. Now you can see this is our current theme, which is means the live theme. Okay, but one thing to remember, if it is a live store, if you go to the preference, it could be password protected. So make sure it is password protected. Okay, in that case, it is a development store, so it is already password protected. And if someone want to access to your store, Make sure you give them your store URL with that password, unless they won't be able to access the storefront. Okay, now go back to the theme again, and now we will start customizing the Debutify theme, and we'll understand what things to consider while customizing this theme. So to customize any Shopify theme, we have to click this customize button, and this will open the Shopify editor for us, the magical editor, where we will do all the things to make our next Shopify store. So it takes time to load, so let's wait and see after it is getting loaded. So you can see straight away there is a thing which is, do you like cookies? So sometimes we need this cookies box according to the some European law or something else. So this cookie box is also the part of the Debutify premium version. It is only available to the premium version. You won't get that cookie box with the free plan. Okay, so if you think this cookie box is required, then you can also things to upgrade to the premium plan after 14 days. So this is the setting. So don't get overwhelmed with those things. We will understand one by one how this work, how things to consider. First of all, you will find the default color has been given for this, right? I think a blue color and this type of color has been given all over the world. Okay, all over the place. So how we can customize those colors? So first, before making any design, you have to choose your color palette, like which type of color you want to use. So if you check this example store, primalharvest.com, so they are selling some harvest products, supplements products. So if you see their color palette, they have these two these colors and a variation of that color, then black, and then a CTA button with the yellow color. Okay, so they have some consistent color palette going across the website. So in that case, you have to choose that as well. So and then also the font family. So this is a Chrome extension called what font. If I go back, you can see for heading they have used Oswald, and for paragraph and other things they have used Montserrat. Okay, so this is the two font that they are using. So as well in the website you will find majority of the times two font has been using. So how do you set these things? So if you go to the theme setting from the left side, then you will find there is the colors and there is the typography things, which is the most important things for a website to build up. Okay, so if you go to the colors, okay, so you can see in the announcement bar, which is the announcement bar, this thing, how the announcement bar color should look like, and which background it should have, and which text color it should have. This is also already predefined. So in that case, if you see, this is the announcement bar. What is the announcement bar? In the announcement bar, people actually put things like what is their email support, if any discount is going on. This thing has been put as an announcement bar. If you see, this is the announcement bar, and then which is the menu. So if I show you, this is the announcement bar and this is the menu. Menu means the linking to the other page with the logo, with card button, everything is can be showed here, which is called header. Okay, and the top of that called announcement bar. So if I see in that case my announcement bar color, if I inspect this one, so I can put the announcement bar color from here. So let me check this. Okay, so in that case I'll come to that, and you can just put your code here, color code here. Okay, color code here, then just now you can see it is already changed, and with that the text will be white. So it is already white. For header, this thing, similar things can be done. For header, there will be a different color, so same color. Okay, but the text will be white, right? Text will be white, and then there is a border color which you may not require. So if you don't think any color is not required, you can just remove that color. So this will be okay as well, none can be selected. Okay, so now the things has been changed, overall things has been changed for the header, for only for the header. Now we, in that case, we don't have a logo in the header, but we can add that too. We'll see in the setting. So now the color for the header and the announcement bar has been added and selected, but for other it is not selected yet. Okay, for other it is not selected yet. Like what is the about footer, what is about the buttons things. Okay, so how we can select those as well. So if I go to the colors again, so you will find there is a page background color. Okay, there is a accent background color, then there is the border, and there is the heading color, text color, button colors. So if I go to the buttons, if I go to the buttons, this is a button as well. Okay, so first, for this, first let add more content to it, and then we can move forward with those settings. Okay, so now let's just close this color things as of now, and we'll move things forward while we add more design to our website to explore these settings. Then go to the typography. Okay, for the heading, if you, as I said, this website is using Oswald font. So if I click on change, and I can pick any Google font from here that is listed. So it is Oswald. And for heading, every time it is bold for the heading. And what is the size for it? It could be 40, right? Okay. Page title, base size 40, page title 60. Letter spacing should be there or not, you can select. What is the letter spacing? If I show you this website, if you see, they have a space between each letter. Then if I go to the sentence like the body text, I can choose to Montserrat for that. Okay, so you can choose your own font here as well. So click on select, and that is being selected. Accent font, and then there is the body font. So in that case, I can change the same thing, Montserrat. Okay, Montserrat. Okay, so click on select, and that will be selected as well. So you can see the other font has been also selected. So click on save. So now the changes will be saved. So after everything you have to do to click the save button. So now another important thing here is to have some product added in your store, like which products we are selling. So in that case, if you go to this website, you will find they have also showing couple of products in the home page. So you can sell one product, you can sell multiple product. This is actually based on what you are selling. It could be one product store, it could be multi-product store. So if you have a multi-products, then the things is different. You have to add multiple products, create collection for those as well. So this is the another thing. So first of all, we need to add few products, and we'll see how to add products inside our Shopify store. So let's, after add come to the customer, this customized panel, you can go to the dashboard again by clicking this top bar with this exit button. Click on that, and it will just redirect us to our Shopify admin dashboard. So now we can add the products from products. Now you can see this is the products panel where we can start adding the products. The other way to add the products could be using the dropshipping apps, like importing products from AliExpress using Desserts. Okay, so this is getting popular. Desserts getting popular after Oballo is not being operating anymore. So if you want to use the Desserts apps, you have to go to the add apps, and then you just need to add this Desserts apps, CJ dropshipping, Spocket, any dropshipping app that you are using, and then you can import those products directly from AliExpress. But in that case, I'm just will be added those product by manually. Okay, so I'm not dropshipping the product, I own those products, so I will just adding them manually inside my products panel, right? So let's do that. So now I will click on add products. Then as we said, we have following this website. So for products, we need a title of the product. So in that case, I'm just adding this product as an example. So this is my title of the product. Then we need some description about the product. So what this product is about. So in that case, if you scroll down this website, they have this type of description which you can do and which you can follow as well. Like they have check mark things here as well for their description. But if you don't have those things, you can just only put that put the paragraphs, like having those paragraphs in your description, something about your product. Then it should be active, right? If it is in draft, then people cannot purchase this product from our store. So if for some reason you don't decided to purchase to sell this product currently, but wanted to add that only in your store, then you can just put it into draft. Then it will be hide from all sales channel. So I will make it active because we want to have some products to make the design. Then it should be available in the online store, and there is other sales channels like Facebook, Instagram. If you connected those sales channel, then this will be available here. If you also uncheck this, don't be anywhere to buy. Then you have the media panel. What is the media panel? The images of the product. If you see, this image product has some images like this one, then this one, it has also related to this product. Okay, so, so come to that and click on and add an image. Add one image or multiple image, anything you want. Then you have these things where you can put some product type. It is a supplement, vitamin and supplement category. You can put a product type for the collection purpose, and you can put a text as well for the collection purpose, like shirts, men's, women's, this type of text to identify them later for making a collection in your store. So I have a beginner level tutorial playlist where I have explained those, making the collection, everything, but I'll go through in some short details in this video as well. But in that case, I won't add any text because we are not supposed to do that. But if you go there, if you see this web product have four quantity, like one bottle, two bottles, three bottle, four bottle. First one is 31.16. This is the price, and it is showing my currency. You can show your own currency like USD, pounds, euro, etc. So this is up to you. This is not a matter. So this will be the compare price. Original price is this and compare price is this. It is some sorts of discount. So if you charge tax, it should be enabled. Charge tax on this product. Then there is the SKU things, like if you have some sorts of goods for your product, you can add that and continue selling to out of stock or not, you can do that. And also track quantity, how many available. It should be above zero unless people won't be able to buy it. So this is the physical product. If it is a digital product, then it should not be checked. Then if you come to this area, there is some other things, like if you some other country region things, if you things you want to sell things in the certain period or not, then you can choose those options. Then there is the options, like if your product have color, size, etc, then you can enable this. In our case, it has also have some option. How? Because it's have some quantity, so people can choose different quantity. They can choose one bottle, two bottle, three bottle, four bottle, and each bottle have different prices. So I'll give this a quantity and then the value. So first one is a one bottle, okay, second one is two bottles, okay, and third one is three bottles, okay, and it should be bottles, and four one is four bottles, okay. So this is the quantity. Then it had some other prices, like one have one, it have actually same pricing, like one have 31.6 and other have this. And now if you come to this, two bottle is also getting the same price, but it should not be the same price. It should be 62.32, right? It should be 62.32. Then if you go to three bottle, it has a different price, 93.48, okay, 93.48. And the other one have other price, like four have 124. So you can provide a different for each one. Then you can put some quantity for each of these. So it should be 90. Then it should save it. Then we can add different images for different bottle. Like if you click one bottle, one image is showing. For two bottle image is showing, right? And for three bottles, it is showing a different image. So for each option, it is showing a different images. So we can also add that inside Shopify. So if I go here and if you see one bottle, I can click on it and choose this image. For two bottle, I can click on it and then click on add media, and I can choose the image of two bottles. Okay, so this how you can add a separate image for each elements. Like when people choosing if you have different color for your clothes, then when people choosing red option, they should show, so see a related images to that red product, right? So this how you need to make those changes and add similar looking or related image related to that uh, size or related to that product. Okay, so this is the way to make these things happen. So then the four things, so then we will click on done to make this same. Then if you see, we have a we have some other things, like the compare price should be changed as well. So what is this? So if I just want to change those things separately, I will click on this one, and this will open the bulk editor. So what I want to change, click on edit prices. Okay, so what I open bulk editor, so it will open the bulk editor for us. Then if you see, the compare price also got similar for all of them, but it will be different. Like for two, the compare price should be this one, so I will just put it here. And for three, it should be this one, right? So this how we need to make some adjustment after, if I have a different option for each product. Then I can just save those, then click on save. Okay, So now it will change all of those things. Then click on exit, and now one product has been added. Similarly, we can do these things like this vendor is actually coming from our store. Okay, the username that we have for our store, but we can add other vendor in the later part as well. So collection, you can create some collection here. So I'll just go ahead and add few more products, like just a different name, which a different name, just to make some 4 products actually. So I'll just click on duplicate. You can just go to products again, and then you will find one product is added. Then you can click on add product again and add the products in the same process that we have added the first one. So I'll just want to make this process faster. So I'll just leave those options as it is. So it is just an example store, but I want to have at least 4 products to up and running this tutorial, right? So we just need some products, so up and running this tutorial. So I'll just go ahead and open another 4 products from the same store. They have a different image, different product title, everything is different, but for this example purpose, I am just adding them right here. So I have something to work with, right? So this is the another product, and this will be the third, and then click on duplicate again. So make it 4th. Okay, so it is uploading, it is loading the product. So if you already have some products added in your store, you can skip this part and go forward to the customization part, right? So it can be, this part can be skipped if you already have added the product in your store. But if you have not added, or you added these products using any Shopify app, like as I said, like this starts any dropshipping store app, then you don't have to worry about this step, like adding the product individually, like. So I'll just put this here, and then this will be the end of the adding the products. Now let's go to the collection and create a collection, like create a collection all products or shop or something like this. Okay, it could be automated based on the tag as we saw, or it could be manual. So click on manual and then click on save. Then we can just search for this product and add them manually. So how this will work? So search for the product. So you can see this is the product. So I'll choose all the 4 here. So click on add. So you can give any name you want, and then you can also manually drag them, manually change their position. Like if you want this one to be showed first, one to be showed second, you can drag them. Okay, and then it will be showed just like that. So one collection we already created is shop collection. So this we have some collection to work when we have working inside Debutify theme. So now let's customize this theme, and let's again click on online store, and then this will load the panel again, and then we have to click on the customize panel again to start customizing the Debutify theme once again. Now we'll start customizing the Debutify theme, the home page. Okay, so this is our home page. If you see in the top, this is showing the home page, and this was our one of the example site. As you can see, this is the in the primalharvest.com. They have used a slider. So they have some slider images, right? So to add a slider image, to add anything, to understand the Debutify theme, you have to understand this thing called add section. If you see with a blue line, if you click on this add section, it showed us some theme sections which is pre-built by Debutify, and we can just add them and easily build our store, okay, without knowing any code or without customizing, developing any coding into the theme. Okay, but 2 things is, one is FAQ and one is pricing table. These have some, you can see thunderbolt or some yellow icon here. This means these are pro, so these are only available if you are upgrading to the pro version. If you are not upgrading to the pro version, after some times you won't be able to use them anymore. Okay, so this is a thing to understand here. So let's come okay, so just if you see, there is a one thing called I button. If you click on this, and if you click on this I button off, it will be removed. Okay, so this is the thing. Then let's click on the add section, and if you want to add a slideshow, let's see if there is any slideshow element. So if I click on more, if you find this is the slideshow element, so if I add that, then you will find a slide has been added. So now what we need to do, click on the slide. It should be showed on the mobile, showed on the desktop, mobile, all of them. And how the height should look like, these have some settings. So if I need to click on add slide, and this will start adding the slides. So if I click on the add slide, I can give it a name. Then there is overlay. I can choose a image and I can upload the image. So if I scroll down, I think I have added some images here, if I'm not making mistakes. So these images has not been added, but for some example, if I just refresh and add those images here, download those images here, okay, then we can just use them. So if I click on this, and now I can upload the image. Then another thing is you can add image, separate image for mobile as well. So if I go to the mobile version, you can see they have a different type of image only for mobile. If we see, okay, so this is only for mobile, this image is only for mobile, and Debutify has option to use different images only for mobile as well. So if you want to, you can do that. Okay, so let me show you how this looks like. So if I go to the theme again, now you can see the images has been added. Now if you go down below, you can position the image how it should look like. Okay, you can add a image position. Okay, image position, what the position should be in the mobile and in the desktop. Okay, now if you see, there is a overlay things happening here. Okay, so now you can see there is a show overlay. So if I just disable this, now the text is not readable anymore. So how we can change this overlay color? So it is just a blue color if we see, but in that we have a some button color is orange, something like this. So I will just copy this color. Good. So now let's get back to the color again. So if I go to the theme setting and go to the colors again, and if you remember, we have these button things. Okay, so I'll go there and put the button color here. Okay, so now you can see the button color has been changed, and the text is also showing properly for the buttons as well. And for the overlay, if you see, okay, if you see the overlay opacity, how the overlay opacity should look like, and overlay opacity color here as well. So if we just make it black, so this will be better. Okay, now you can see this is looking better, or we can just decrease some of them. Okay, so now this how this text looks like. So they have a proper heading. Okay, so if I go back to this section again, go back to the slider again, and this is the text. So how we can customize the text? So it has a heading, and then it has a headline, but they have multiple headline. We don't have that option inside Debutify. Okay, so we are not able to, we have some text things but not the same thing. So we can add a text in the below area. Okay, here, and there will be heading, and there will be a text, and there will be a button. But we can have multiple button or one button. Okay, they have only one button, sign up early access. So I will just click on this learn more button, and I will just remove this learn more button, just remove all of them. Okay, so this will remove the learn more button, and then you can see this is the button style default, or it should be full, or it should be, okay, default. You can go for default, and this is the font as well for the button. So this is how it looks, but this is also long. As you can see, this is as a long right. So if I go back again, click on slideshow, how the height should look like, it is full, it is full. So we don't have much setting here to add. Okay, then if I go back again, I want to add another slide. If I want to add another slide, I'll go there. Okay, image position, content position is cannot be, you can see there is a text position, we can make it in the middle, and text position alignment we can make it left, just like this. Okay, but in that case I think the center is looking good. Okay, you can also enable different text alignment for mobile. And for add another slider, go to add slider again, click on this. Okay, then we have to add the image again, and if you want to add different image for only mobile, you can just add another image only for mobile if this does not look good for you in the desktop. Okay, now if I go to the second slide, there is a text and again second button. So if I want to remove the second button, I will go to the second slide again and go to the below area and just remove this learn more things and remove the links. Okay, now the second button will be gone, and this button, shop now button, is linked to all product, or you can click on the products and link it to any individual product as well. So this is also we can do, and you can also change that shop button name as well, like they have click get started, something like this. We can add this as well, get started. Okay, so this is not an issue. So if we go to the first slideshow again, we can paste the same button name here as well, get started. Because if we go to the second slide, so this is the second slide, this is the first slide, and if we go to the mobile version, this is how it looks in mobile version. So this is looking pretty good. Okay, so this how we can add a slideshow. This is not exactly same because they have a custom theme and we have using the Debutify theme, the built-in Debutify theme options. So now let's go back to the header to add this logo. You add the logo that we want to add. So if I click on this, you can I will just save this logo just for the example. Okay, now let's come click the header, and then you have some menu, and then we have some menu, and then we have some logo. So click on the default, click on upload, and upload the logo here. Okay, then we have logo inverted, and let's add this as well. Okay, then for mobile you can add a separate logo size if you want to. So then you can control the width. Okay, desktop width, if you see it is, if it, so then this is the thing to consider. Then for the desktop, for the mobile link, we can change them. Okay, so if you think it is less, you can just make it something bigger. Okay, just like this. Okay, so this looks much better. So this is the first section that we did. Okay, then now come recently viewed and this Instagram thing. So for some reason, if you don't want this Instagram things, what you need to do is click on the Instagram feed. Okay, now you can, okay, so this is the thing about Instagram feed is you want to go to this theme setting. Okay, and then scroll down and go to Debutify add-ons and scroll down, and then just scroll down to find the Instagram feed thing. Okay, so where we have Instagram feed, if we can scroll down, and this is the recently viewed. If you uncheck this, this will be also gone. Okay, so this is also a dynamic things. If I go down, card animation, Instagram feed, so this is gone. But for the Instagram feed, there is somewhere in that we can find it. Page booster, infinite scroll. Okay, Facebook color swatches, to card, wish list, newsletter, Instagram feed. Okay, so if you disable the newsletter pop-up, you can disable that as well. Social discount, wish list, these things also can be disabled. Now let's give it some time, then it will be removed. Okay, so you can see there is a bar in the top loading. After loading, it is removed. And same goes for this trust badges. If you don't want this, you can go to that guarantee things and you can just disable this, and then trust things will be gone as well, if you see. Okay, so this is the thing about customizing and disabling some section. If you don't want to, this comes with by default. Okay, so if for some reason you don't like this, then this can be done. Then there is a logo area. Okay, where they are showcasing some logo, so we can add something similar with Debutify as well. So we'll see how to do that. So let's go back to the editor again, and to add that, we will click on the add section again, and then we can scroll down and find the logo list option here. Okay, the logo list. Okay, logo list, click on this, and then you can see here is the text featured on. If you want to add, you can add that, and then scroll down, go click on each individual logo, click on this, and then upload the logos here. Okay, then upload the logos here. This is one single image, if I am not wrong. Okay, so these are one single image, if I am not wrong. This is a one single image, but this quality of the image is not good. Okay, so this is, let's go back to the second logo and click on image and upload the second batch of logos. So there is 4 and 4 equal 8 logos. Okay, so now we can remove other logos if we want to. So it's, let's get it updated. So you can see there is the logos 4 and 4. So if it is not required, then you can just click this, and then the logos will be removed. So now click remove block, click on the logo, remove block, and this will save this logo list. Okay, so let's wait to see if it is working. So it is working. Okay, show on desktop section blank background. So if I click on accent background, blank background. Okay, so logos height, so click on 50. Okay, now it is in 2 lines, so this looks good for me. The logos is not looking good because this is some issue with these logos. Now we come to this section where we have a left and the right. So if I click on add section, you will find in a call image with text. So if I click on this, you will find this layout, a left image and the right text. So if I just copy this image, so if I click on the image, edit with image, click on image, upload the image that you want to add, then just wait for it, click on select, and then we will find a heading to give a heading here. Okay, then you can see there is the image link. You can add a link to that image to a product page, anything you can want. Text size should be large or not, image alignment should be right. Okay, and if I come to this, this will be the headline and this will be the paragraph. Okay, so this will be the paragraph. Okay, so this will be the paragraph. So alignment, if you want to left, it should be left, just like this if you want to. Okay, so this is the thing, and you can give a button here as well, like get started if you want to. Like if you want to link a product here, you can do so. Like if you can add a product button here. Okay, so this is another design. So you can you can do the same things, like you can add another one with the left logo and these things. And if you want to give it a background color, if you go to this image with text, there is some things called section blank background, mean no color. Border top, it will give a border top. Accent background means a color. As you can see, accent background has a color, a gray color. So where this color coming from, click on the theme setting, go to colors, and if we scroll down, accent background color. Okay, so this is the accent background color given. It is a gray color. If I make it black, you will find this turn to black, but gray color looks good, so I will not change it. Okay, so you can see they have a color, background color. This color they have used occasionally, so I will make this as a accent background color. So let's make this as a accent background color, it will look better. Okay, so now you can see it looks better. Now if we go, this is the collection area. How we can add a collection area? We can add more section. If you just want to go to this add section and find out whatever you want to add, like featured product, testimonial, slideshow, everything you can do so. So if you want to add a collection, click on featured collection and then click on this option. Okay, then click on the featured collection above, then go to the setting of that, go to select collection, and then which collection to choose, it is shop. Okay, so this is the shop collection, the 4 product that we have added. A number of rows 2, a number of rows in desktop 4, in mobile it should be 2s. Okay, and views all, there is a button to be showed or not to go to the collection page. If you want to, you can enable this. If you don't want to, you can disable this. Okay, and then there is other things in the desktop. You can make it a carousel in the desktop if you want to, and you can give a subheading. You can give a heading and subheading. What is the heading? This is the heading, so I can just give it as a heading, and then this is the subheading. Okay, subheading. Okay, so this is the subheading will be showed here, 90 days money back guarantee, and there is no put. Okay, so this is looks good. So if I go to the mobile of that, I will find that this turns to a desktop. Okay, so if I go to 1 product per row, it is going to be mobile. So enable carousel, if I just disable this, so now you can see this will be showed this way. So if I click on enable arrow carousel, this will make it a carousel. Then we should give some dots on also, or something like this. So okay, so this is how it looks. So this is looking good, right? And then we have some testimonial. So if I go to the again add section, you will find there is more things to add, like testimonial. If we click on testimonial, and we need to go back to the desktop version, always work with desktop version. So this is the testimonial area. So you can make something similar just like them here to what our customer are saying. So you can click on this, add this, and for subheading you can add this. Okay, shows arrow desktop. Okay, so let's go back to there, and for testimonial you can add an image just like they added. Okay, you can add an image of the customer just like they added. Click on image, select and upload it here. Okay, then this is the image. Okay, so you can see this is the image, then this is the text. So the testimonial text, and there is the author name. Okay, the client name. So what is the client name? This is the client name, Carla. Okay, so this is the client name, Carla. Text alignment center, how the text alignment should look like. So if I go to the testimonial again, image height icon, if you want to make it medium, you can do so. Like if you change the setting, the image will be larger than currently it have. So if I make it large again, so you can see this how it looks. Okay, so this how you can change all of this testimonial. Like go there and then upload an image. I will just use the same image here, just for the example purpose. Okay, so you can just make this happen, so there is no issue with it. So this is the thing about the design. If you want to hide this for a particular section, like you don't want to show the testimonial for mobile, you can uncheck this. So this will not be available in mobile. So if I go to mobile, testimonial will be, as you can see, not available. So if I just check mark it again, it will be available in mobile again. Okay, so in mobile it is showing carousel. Okay, it is showing carousel. So in mobile it is showing carousel. If I want to show arrows, dots. Okay, so this is the thing, you just need to play with those settings and things will get easier for you. Okay, okay, so then another thing left is our footer. So how we can customize the footer things? So let's go back here, and if you find the footer in the top and the footer things. Okay, so if you scroll down, we can go to the theme setting again, go to colors and go to scroll down to the bottom, and for footer I think they have used, you just need to make sure maintain a harmony. Like in the header, the color that we have used should be used in the footer as well. Like the header background was this. Okay, so this was the header background. So I will go to the footer and I will just add the same background in the footer as well. Okay, and the text will be white, so there is no issue with it. And for the button, for the footer, again we'll change this, right? We need to change it. For the footer was the button color that we have used here. Okay, that we have used here. This is the footer button will be look like. So let's put it here, footer button. Okay, so now you can, it is changed, but button level. So if I just scroll down this, change this, so these are the button labels. Okay, then we have borders, so we can change the borders as well. And for error we can make them white also. Form elements, so make the form elements same color. Now you can see it is not looking good, so let's make it white. So it is not looking good, let's make it black, so this looks good. Okay, so this looks good. Image overlay things, these are the things that we need to customize. Okay, now come to the footer. So if I go back again to the footer, we have few things in the footer. Share more details, email address and phone. If you don't want to show that, just unmark this. This is the related to your store. If you want to social media icon, you can just put it here and add the social media icons later. Okay, then if we go to the footer menu, this is the footer menu, and if you don't want the subscribe option here in the footer, you can just uncheck this as well. If you don't want it, just like click on this and this will be disabled. And you can add more block like a menu here, another menu here. Okay, so this is the thing. So you're going to go to there and then remove this block completely, like this checkmark thing. Now this looks good. Okay, now let's click on the footer, and if we scroll down, you can just show powered by Shopify. You can just disable this. Powered by Debutify, you can just disable this as well. Custom credential, you can add this. Okay, custom credential, you can add this store is name coming from my store name. Okay, I can change this as well. Okay, like they have like primal harvest all rights reserved. Okay, so I can add this all rights reserved, but how I can change this Debutify 23? So after making those changes, click on save, and then so social media icon, just uncheck this headline should be disabled as well, so I don't want this. Okay, so this is how the footer should look like. So how can I change the Debutify 23 to the primal harvest or my store name? So after make the changes, exit and go to setting, go to store details. Okay, click on edit and change this store name. Okay, so if I click this primal harvest, legal name of the company can be added here. Okay, then click save, then cross this, go to themes again, online store themes, click on customize again, and if I scroll down, you can see now it is changing from Debutify 23 to my store name. Okay, so this is the home page setup that we did. Now another pages are collection page, product page. So for product page, click on this, go to product, go to default product. Okay, now you will find this is the product page looks like. So now here is a few pro element is showing, like this save things, like how many dollar they are saving for this. Okay, so if the is not working anymore, then this will not work. Okay, so these things will not work anymore. How this coming from? So let me show you. So if I go to this theme setting, go to the Debutify add-ons. Okay, Debutify add-ons, then you can see there is a card discount things. Okay, card discount things. So if I click on the Debutify add-ons, card gold, card saving, so if I disable this, you can see this save Taka 7.79 in my own currency, local currency, it will be gone. So if you want to show how many dollar people or pound or any currency people are getting, you have to, so these are card savings. Okay, card gold, card savings, not okay, so this will be showed in the card discount. So this is the conversion. So if I just click allow customer to enter discount code. Okay, so these are other thing, discount save. So this is the option that I will be disabled. If I just disable this discount saved things, uncheck this discount saved things from here. Okay, so let's wait, click. Now you can see it is disabled. So if you want this, you need a pro version. So if I just check mark this again, it will be come back again. So there is inventory quantity, product bullet points, skip cart. It can go to the directly checkout. If you enable this, it will not show any cart page. So some people may need it. You can add a sticky add to cart as well. You can add some trust badge as well, back in stock, Instagram feed as we saw, newsletter pop-up, social discount, wish list. As you can see, add to wish list. This can be, if I uncheck this will be removed from here. Then collection add to cart button will not be available in the free version, but with pro version this will be available. Okay, color swatches, also custom currency, these things won't be available, like the FAQ things. As I said, FAQ in the first area, this won't be available. Like the card add the card button is showing, this won't be available. Okay, so there is many things won't be available if you disable this. So if I come to the product page, you will find product collection, show sharing icons. So just disable this sharing icons if you don't want to. Show product collection, enable video looping, arrows, everything, these are showing good, no problem with it. And then if I come to the upsell bundle, these are also pro element. Okay, so if you see recommended for you, upsell bundle will be showed, and then there is the FAQ. Okay, so you can add more question to it, like where is, click on add block. Now a question will be added. As you can see, a question has been added. Show search, just disable this. Now this how it looks. So now this how it looks. So this color, if you want to change this color, where we can find it? So let's go back here. So you can see this is the accent background. So if I just change this will be turned to this or black or any color you want to. This is the accent background color is showing for this. Okay, and for this color, where you can find it, drawers, button level, form element. form element. So if you want to change these colors, you just need to come to form element and then just make it just like this, or make it a just a slight color, okay, that you want to see is looking good. Okay, so now see it looks good. Okay, but these things actually just destroyed. So if I go to accent color, I will add these things, this slide color as a color, and the links and accent things. Okay, so for this I think the other thing just remove remained is these things. Okay, so how we can disable these things, like where to find this menu bar. So now you can see it is looking good. So click on save. Now if we want to click if we want to add more section to the product page, we can do just like this one as well. How we can just click on add section and add more section to that, just to edit like image with text. And if you want to make it a, just move this to the top. How you can do that, just drag this just like this. Now you can see image with text is showing here, and then the description is showing here. So if you click on the product pages, you will find where the description is showed. Show product description in a separate section under add to cart. Okay, so now this will be here in a separate section under add to cart. So both is an option. So I will prefer it to be here, but what I don't understand is product add to cart should not be this, show text, title, etc. Okay, so add to compare, this is a pro version as well. So you can add more section just like the home page to the product page, but remember these are the pro elements. So if you want to make use of them, you have to upgrade it to the pro version. Okay, so this is the thing. And you can see add to cart is also showing sticky add to cart, it is also a pro element. So if you think this feature is required for you, then you can think of the pro version. Okay, unless there is no use of the pro version for you. Okay, then another thing is to add reviews, okay, to your store using Loox. You can do so, okay, for these products, and we'll see how to do that, as well as you can build a custom product page using Gempages. Okay, so this is also a possibility, you can do so. Let's add the reviews in our store. So if you see any of those products from this store, you will see that they have added reviews for their store. So if you go to the bottom, you will find they have a reviews. So these reviews can be added with Shopify apps. So let us add those. So if you remember, just click the first link or go to shahriar.com/Shopify tutorial, where I have listed the recommended Shopify themes and apps that every store needs to have, just to make your life easier. Then what we will do, we will click on this button, we will add the Loox reviews app for our store. Click on install. Click on Loox install now. So it will open the Loox app for us, which we need to add in our store. Then click on add app and then choose your email address that we are logging with. Then click on with URL. So just put your myshopify.com URL, which we need to put here. Just copy it from your store dashboard and then click login. And this will finalize the login for us and redirect us to the address which will install the app in our store. And click on install app. So now I just can use it for free, as I am in a development store.
But if you are in a running store, you have to choose a plan of the $30 I think. Right now just I will click use for free and then click get started, and you can choose the star color etc, but I will just skip it for now. So these are not required for now, and click on skip and click continue and click finish. Okay, then click on the import reviews. So what that means is you have to just drag this to your bar just like that. This import Loox to any browser that you are using. To your bookmark. So okay, bookmark toolbar always show. Okay, so it should be something like that. It could be your Google Chrome or Firefox, and this will be shown here import Loox. Okay, this is required to import the reviews. And then what we need to do, we need to go to AliExpress, and you need to find a similar product that you are selling related to your product, and you have to find a similar product from the AliExpress to import the reviews for. So choose a product related to your product, and then what we can do, we can import the reviews from there. So search, I will just search for sleep mask. So let us show which one sold most of the time. You can see this has been sold for 9,504, and this will have good reviews as well. Click on it, and if you scroll down you will find that there is 2,554 reviews. So this will enough. So, and then after clicking the product, then click on import to Loox. Always allow, and how many reviews you wanted to add, 20 or 100. Then click the product that you wanted to add the reviews for. So I'll click sleep mask, and rating only 4 star and up, reviews from all country and translate to English, fetch most recent reviews and only reviews with photos. Okay, then click on preview and import. It will import, show you which reviews it is importing. So if for some reason that text is looking just minimal for you, you can just reject it or you can import it. I will just import all of them. But when you are importing, just make sure there is a few more text into that, or the text at least in the English. Otherwise it will look that you have imported the reviews, it won't look original. Okay, so this is the thing. Just make sure that all of the products looks, and it looks similar to what your product images in the store. So now if you come to the products, and if you come to the Loox dashboard, if you click on the reviews, you will find that 88% 5 star, 16 reviews had been added. And if you preview this product, you can see that the reviews has been already added in the bottom of the product page. So this is how we can add the Loox reviews or reviews from AliExpress using the Loox app. Now we'll see how to change the default product page that we have using the Debutify theme to something more customizable or something more branded, like this store is making mantra sleep. As you can see, this type of flow you cannot make using the themes default options. You need something custom or a page builder app. So go to jahinshahriar.com/Shopify tutorial. So there is the recommended app and themes I have listed. So if you go to this link, or you can find it in the description. So we'll use the Gempages for this. So click on install now. So we'll use this Shopify app, which is a drag and drop builder, and it is really easy to make your own custom pages. So click on get started for free, and then go back to your Shopify store, and then just copy the URL from there and then paste it here. So my Shopify will not be there, so this will be just enough. Then click try Gempages free, and click install app, and then click accept all. So after that it will ask us few things. Just click skip this step. So it will give us the dashboard, and this app is a paid app which you will get 10% 10-day free trial if you use the link, and then you need to upgrade to a plan. it's up to you. I will just show you how to make a custom product page using Gempages. So click on product pages and then click create new template, and then you can choose any templates from there, or you can make from custom. So I will just use a template because using a template make our life much more easier than making it from scratch. They have quite a few amazing templates here. So the template that I will be use is this one. So you can, if you click on this, you can preview the template. So I name it slip mask, and the header footer will be there from our theme. Then create the page. So what page builder does, page builder will do the body design. It will not able to design the header and footer. Everything in between the body will be designed by the page builder. So Gempages is one of the popular page builder that will allow us to create custom pages that our theme don't allow us to do, because theme have some limitation, but with page builder you can make some custom design. Then click continue editing. This will appear a pop-up, and click this pop-up and we can delete this pop-up just like that. So you can see right after the word it is looking good. So you can see there is the product dynamic. For which product we are making this page, we can click on this product, and this product will be dynamic based on the template that we are using. So if you go below and if you see this website, you can change those settings from here. If you click each of the images, you can upload a new image from your gallery, and also you can make it alignment center. All of the text you can make the alignment to center, can make the alignment to center. So just like that, these are all of them are very very customizable. You can make a custom product landing page very easily using Gempages. And also you can see there is a sticky header in the bottom, which is a very very a good option for increasing the order value. So you can see, so you can just do that, and then there will be some headline depending on the products, and will be a product image, and also there will be some feature or benefit related to the product, and then you can add some specification, package includes etc. You can see these are all customizable. If you click any of those image, you can change each of the images. Okay, so and you can add the customizable option here, but we don't need this option. Just delete those row. Okay, and then here will be a Q&A, mean FAQ section. You can edit each of the question, click on it, and then edit the questions as you like. And if you click this plus button, you can change the question answer, and also you can add the images or your own email address and phone number as well. And also customer bot, you can show some related products there as well. And this is showing from the theme. Just delete this footer because you already have a footer. So this is the template that we can use for our store, and related to the content, this will be changed, but we can add some custom template as well. You can delete this as well. So you can add any more text in here. So if you want to add a little bit more text here, what you can do, you can drag this text block under this heading, and you can add your own text from this place. So this is how the Gempages makes things easier for us to make a custom landing page. Or you can add few more sections from the add template area. You can add a block, you can add much more template. So sometimes clients prefer to have custom product pages, and which sometimes you can do A/B testing, that which page converting well regarding to the theme page and to the Gempages page. So this is the thing about Gempages. Then you need to just publish the page, and we need to assign this template for this product. Right now this is the template for this product, but I wanted to be showed this design for this template. Then go to this one, then go to the Gempages dashboard, and then go to product pages, and then what we need to do, click on this product and assign a product. So what is our product name? Our product name is sleep mask. So click on the add product option, and then choose the product that you wanted to assign this design for. So this is the product I wanted the design assigned to be. So click yes, add now. And then what you will see, if you click on the preview button, you will see that the design that we did with Gempages is now added for this product. Okay, so this is the thing. So if you want to change any of the design, multiple product option, you can change any of the text, images, everything is customizable. So for example, if you want to edit it, click on the edit button, and I just wanted to change the product option panel. If what we see here, if you see, it is not looking good. So if I go to this product option, so continue, click on continue adding. If you go to the product option, you can just delete it, and let me scroll down and go to the product option area and add the swatches in the below before the quantity. So this will be the option. Then click on publish. So these all things needs to be customized based on your product. So you can see the content is not related to your product. This is a template. This is only a template. You need to just show this. So for this video, this is the thing that I wanted to show. So if you go to this product, so let me just pick a product. So in that case, just pick the product of your sleep mask, and it will upload the product and upload the contents related to this product. So now you can see there is the option, there is the product. People can click on the buy button, add to cart button. And also I just there is two options, but I just wanted to one. So what you can do, you can just click on the row and make it a one option. Okay, so this will take the whole button, and in the Ajax cart it will go to the checkout or go to the cart page. Go to the checkout page, this will be good. So click on publish again. So this is the thing about making a custom product page for your product. So I hope you like the video.
Well, also you can add other pages with this. Like if I go to the pages, and I can make a custom FAQ page. Okay, so if I click on create template, then I will click about us or FAQ page. Okay, I will click on about us. Like they have, if you click on home, all product behind the scenes, and they have a about us page, like what your company is about. You can just make a section about this, like they have our history, anything. You can see this is the good looking side, because we can make a custom page here. So if I scroll down, you can see page content, so no issue with it. So then click add content, and then add image text, just like before. Go to there and upload a image. So for example, I will just add this, add some text content just like they did, and add many more section if you want to. You can add collection here as well. Okay, if you want to, in the about us section, go to add section, add any section that is available, like featured collection, like blog post, like gallery image, featured image. Okay, like a FAQ. So you can make those custom about us page and link them into the product page or into your menu. Okay, so we'll see how to do that. Click on the save, and let's create about us page with this about us template. So exit and click on pages, and we need to create a new page. Okay, so we'll create a new page about us, and we need to choose this theme template to about us, unless this will not be showed. So if I click on view page, now we will see that about us and image with text. Okay, this is the thing. But if you don't want this about us to be showed as well in the top, just that showed, you need to go to the themes again, and then click on the customize once again, and we need to go to the product. We need to go to the we need to go to the pages. Click on this arrow icon, go to the pages, and then click on the about us once again. And if you want to hide this about us thing, you just need to go here and page content, just turn off the eyes. Okay, now it will be gone, and the design will be started from here. Okay, this is the thing. Now let's connect our menu with connect the pages with our menu. So how to do that? If I click on exit, go to navigation. Okay, go to navigation, click on main menu. Okay, then if I go there, we can add collection. So if I just want to add a menu, I will remove this, click on add, then I will click shop now, and where to link, this will be linked to the all the collection. Okay, all this collection that we made shop. Then click add, and if I just want to drag this under top below the home, I will drag this here, and this will be there. Then click on add menu, click on link, then go to the pages, and then there will be the about us page. Click on add, and thus I want to make it happen to the top of the contact us. Just drag it top of the contact, then click on save. Then another menu is about the bottom menu, like the privacy policy menu. Okay, quick links or the privacy policies. Okay, so how to add those pages? So click on setting and then scroll down, and you will find a policy page here. Okay, then you can just click on create from template. Now you can see it already been created with our email and everything. But if you want to change those, and if you want to create your own refund policy, privacy policy pages, you can do so. I'll just click on discard, and I can go to the pages. Okay, then we just need to do the same. Like if you see their returns or privacy policy pages, so refund policy, you can add refund policy. Okay, just come here, click on add pages. Okay, then make the name of the page refund policy, privacy policy, anything, paste your company here, paste your pages here, click on save. Now let's add this to the menu. Go to navigation and go to the footer menu and change the name to policies. Okay, policies. Okay, then just click on search, delete, add item, click on link, click on pages, and then click on the refund page. Okay, so now you can generate them from the policies tab that I showed from the setting, or you can just make the pages, go to pages and add those pages manually as well. Now let's add it to the menu in the footer. Go to the themes again, click on customize. Okay, go to the theme again, click on customize. Okay, then scroll down and scroll down and then just go to the top of the above area and click on footer and footer and then click on this option. And if you want to change the menu, click on change menu and choose the menu. In that case, this will be main menu. And then if I go to the policies, this is policy pages. Okay, no issue with it, but the third one is not needed, so I'll just turn the eye off. Or you can go here and remove block. Okay, so and you can add another block here, like featured product, featured collection, stored details, HTML menu, newsletter. So add a newsletter. Okay, now newsletter taking the whole space, so I'll just remove it. And you can add another contact details, like contact us. Okay, contact us, click column width, make it 1. Okay, make it 1, so it will be in one line. So click on this, store details, scroll down, make it contact us. Okay, then put your store address here. Okay, just disable this, so this will be looks good. Okay, so this is looking good, and you can add other pages here as I showed. The privacy policy pages, returns policy pages, everything can be added here, and everything can be customized according to your need. Now you can see the header menu is also added. So if you need other settings, like go to advanced setting, you can see there is enable sticky header. So what this means, if I scroll down, it is enable this. So if I just disable this, it will not follow anymore if I scroll down. So this is the enable heading. So search, in search, what's the search you showed, search, collection, everything. Okay, for the icon here as well. And for this product grid in the hover, we can see the second image. So this should be showed or not in the product grid. This is also another thing. Another thing is article. So we not added the article, so this is not an issue. Back to top button, if I scroll down, you can see this is the back to top button. Back to collection, breadcrumbs. So what is this breadcrumbs are? So if I go click on save, and if I go to the products and default product. Okay, so now you can see there is a top thing showing, this is the breadcrumbs. So just disable this. Okay, so now you will find this will be gone completely, so it's taking some time to be saved. Product description. So now, as we said, how to move this product description above back to cart. Okay, so for this we need to go to theme setting, advanced setting, and scroll down. Okay, scroll down, and there is a thing, product tabs position, where under above. Okay, so this is about tabs, not about the product element. Okay, so these are not things. If we go to the card, so how the card should look like, it is a drawer or not. So if I click on the card, what is drawer? This how it will look like. It will open a drawer. So if we change the drawer color, we need to go to colors and again come here. So this is the background of the drawer. You can change it completely. Then for the button, you can change it completely as well. For the button, you can change it completely as well. For the button label, you can make it white. Okay, and other things to change is accent background. We can make it white or black in that case. Okay, sales price should be white. Okay, but if you don't want the don't want this to be card drawer, then you can make it page. And how the icon should look like, you can just change the card icon, make it a card icon, make it a basket. So make it a card icon and see how this change. This is taking some time to save. Now you can see it is changed to card icon. So these are the things. If you want to add your social menu links, okay, in the footer you can paste your social media links. Like let me paste one of my social media links. Go back here, paste it here. So if I just come to my footer again, okay, let's come to the footer. Click on this, show social media icons. If I check mark this, you can see now this social media icons is showing. So in the left, right, in this position are enabled. So you can just disable this. Show payment icons. This will be showed when you added your payment method. It will be showed dynamically. If you don't want this, you can just uncheck this. But maximum time people want this. So this is the thing. So if we just scroll again, now you can see there is some bullet things happen. Okay, bullet point. So I can add some bullet point for the product. Okay, so you can go here, add text, and you can see this is the bullet point is showing. Okay, icon, circle, icon. If you don't, you can see this is the bullet point, a collection base, circle, bullet point 2. You can add many bullet point here, but I don't think this is actually any value given, any value here. So I'll just delete these bullet points things from here. Cart goal. What is the cart goal? Okay, you are goal 70% away from free shipping. So if you want to say to people that just spend $70, $100, then you will get this amount of discount. Okay, then this is a perfect way to do it. So if you click add country, goal, region, which region it should be, you can do that. Or you can do a specific setting like your goal $700 away from free shipping. So you have added $150, but if you add more $70, you will get a free shipping. You can just make people buy more product just like this with these things. Okay, so then click save changes. And this how, if you want to settle a theme with Debutify, you can just play around with those settings, and this will be get easier for you as you go along. Okay, as you go along, this will be easier for you. So there is another many more things. If you don't want this to be showed, like upsell bundle, you can uncheck this, uncheck this, uncheck this, uncheck this, uncheck this. Okay, uncheck this, uncheck this, and this all will be removed from here. You can uncheck the testimonial as well. Only product pages and this image is text left. But if you want this, you can just enable this. It will be showed dynamically, frequently bought together. Okay, so it is suggesting a bundle, and this is also a premium feature. Whatever have this icon, this is a premium feature. So you can get use of this premium feature if you think these are owed to. If you go to Debutify add-on, check what is those actually looks like, and if you think these are actually valuable for your business, then you can just go for this. And if you don't think it is not valuable, then you can just ignore this. Okay, so this is the thing about the premium add-ons, premium plan of Debutify. This is up to you whether to use it or not. So I hope this makes sense, and I hope that you will get the result you wanted using the Debutify theme in this upcoming 2023. So Thank you very much for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. So if you enjoy this, please do smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also let me know in the comment as well.
Hello and welcome to this complete Gempages tutorial in 2022. So in this video, I'll show you how to design a complete Shopify landing page or product pages using Gempages, which is one of the most popular Shopify page builder. And I will show you how to build a similar looking landing page step by step. So if you someone who is beginning to design your page using Gempages and wanted to learn very basic building blocks and how to think about the layout in terms of Gempages editor, then this will be the perfect video for you. So this will be a long video, but I can guarantee you, if you watch this full video from start to finish, you can make any page using Gempages. So I'll put also the timeline in the video description, so you can skip to each individual section or later come back to those sections, because this will be a long tutorial. So first things you need to do is to click the first link in the description, which will give you a 10 days free trial for Gempages. Or if there is any special deal for you, please do check the first link of the description to get it. As of now, Gempages have 1343 reviews in Gempages app store. So if this is video something interest you, or if it is seems helpful to you, because this is an in-depth video tutorial, please do smash that like button, which will help this video to reach to more people. And also comment in the let me know in the comment as well one reason why you really liked about Gempages, and subscribe to the channel for future update and encourage me to make more in-depth tutorial like this for you. So let's get started inside the video. So first things to do is to click the first link in the description, and let's get started with the design inside Gempages. So before getting started, we need few things. First of all, we need a Shopify store that I already created, which is a development store, or you can go to shopify.com for 14 days free trial, which you will find in the link in the description. And as we working with Gempages, we need to install Gempages as well. So first of all, we need to install Gempages in our store. So as I said, if you click the first link in the description, which will show you the Gempages website to install Gempages, or you can go to jahinshahriar.com/Gempages to install Gempages in your store, or click the first link in the description to add Gempages in the store. So it will redirect us to the Gempages website to install Gempages. This try get started for free, and then we need to put our Gempages URL, Shopify URL. Go back to your Shopify and click the link before my.shopify.com, copy it, and then again go back to the website, paste it here, and click try Gempages for free. So then this will redirect us to the dashboard of our Gempages. Then you need to click install app in your in the option that we are finding. Click on install app, which will install the Gempages app in our store. So this is the progress of installing Gempages. Then they will ask us few questions, which is you can skip or give it. I will just click on sure, and then I'll choose any option. You can choose beginner, intermediate. It does not does not have any impact. You can choose whatever option you want, then click continue, then choose another option, click continue, then click go to Gempages dashboard. So this is our Gempages dashboard that we have entered, and from there they will give us a pop-up, which we also can cross or close it. They are giving us some notification about Gempages. So this is the installing process of Gempages, and this is the dashboard that we will show. But in that case, I am seeing Gempages development, because I am making it in a development store. But if it is a live store with trial, then you will get 10 days free trial. Then you need to use it. And let us see the Gempages pricing. So if I search for Gempages pricing, or go to the Gempages store, Gempages website, then we can see the Gempages pricing, but it is redirecting me to the Gempages store. And once again, let us search for Gempages pricing to see what is the pricing of Gempages. So what you can use. So this is the pricing of Gempages, starting at $15 per month,
which can give you unlimited pages but two page types, where there will be no product page. You can create landing page or home page, I think, with these product types. So there will be limitation, you cannot create collection block pages, but with $29 per month package you can create every product types, every product page types, and unlimited pages with A/B testing as well. So this is also a good option if you want to test your different types of design. And this $29 product pages option is most popular, and you can choose the advanced plan as well if this is what you wanted or this is what suit your plan. So as well, the $29 per month package is most suitable for any business if you are starting your store right now. And also they also provide some sorts of discount for if you have a more than two store. So if you scroll down little bit more in the same page of the pricing that we are currently seeing, you will see that they have a discount option. If you have more than two store or three store, just let them know in their support, they will give you that discount. So now let's go back to Gempages and start doing the design which we are wanted to do for this store, for this tutorial. So let's get started and go back to Gempages once again.
So for this tutorial purpose, we will clone this page. So this is a product landing page, as you can see. So we'll make the similar design using Gempages for the tutorial purpose. So I'll put the link in the description, or you can go to this website and put the images. You can take those images for the design purpose. So whenever you are making your own product pages, there will be your own contents, but for this example I will just make a similar design so you understand how to design your own pages using Gempages. So first of all, as we come through our dashboard, so this is how the dashboard looks. So there is quite a few option types of pages that we can create using Gempages. So let's understand this in a summary what this means. So you can see there is one option which is called landing page, another is home page, another is product page, another is collection and blog post. So everything is self-explanatory. Landing page means if you see any our website, that you can see that what website you have. So if you see this website, you can see in this URL there is a products, right? So the products means is the product pages. So anything that you wanted to replace your default Shopify theme product pages, you will need to design it in the product pages of Gempages to replace it with your own design. And if you want to design you can do the similar design in the landing pages. So landing pages is as well have this type of URL .com/pages, then the page URL will be there. So this is up to you, but most often people refer to use their product pages if they're making a product page. But you can make a landing page, then you can transfer it to a product page. But for this example, let's start with the product page. So the thing here is you need to click on the product page, then you will find the option here called create a template, new template. Click on it, and then they will give us a few more pre-built template that Gempages have. But as we are making it from scratch, from zero to our own, we will click on this create new page. This will create a blank page, then you can make this product page a name. As well, what you will do, you will give it a name according to your product. So in that case, you can see this is a product which is knee or something. So let's give it a double knee or something like that related to your product. Then you will find the option called header and footer. So this means this, do you want to enable the header footer that your theme is providing? So anything is coming header footer is related to the theme. We cannot design header footer using Gempages. So this is a different topics. So just click create, then it will create the page for us and it will redirect us to the Gempages editor. So first of all, let's understand the basic principle of the design. Then it may ask you to give the password if it is a password protected store, so your design gets aligned, but you can put it or you can click continue editing. Okay, then you will find that a product dynamic option is already there. Just right click on it, just hover the mouse and right click on it and click delete, because we will delete everything and start from zero. Then Let's understand a few things here. So first of all, you have to understand some basic principle of design. One thing is, if you see this design, here is a text, here is an image, and in that area we have few text, few points, button, and then there is some trust badge, and then there is a review from the customer as well. And this section has a background image as well. So what is a background image? As well, it takes the whole place for this section. So we need to do the design section by section. So in that case, in Gempages, they call it a raw. So we have to take a raw. Okay, we have to take a raw. And in that raw, the raw should be full width. What the means of full width? Like if you want to give it a background color. So what is background color? Okay, let me explain this. So you can see this is a raw we have taken. We have just drag it from the left side to here. Okay. So this how you takes a raw, means a section. So section in Gempage is what it's called a raw. So click on this raw, we will find few options which is called setting, and then there is something called layout. And then you can see in the below there is full width, there is dimension, column gaps, etc. We will explain them each by each. So if you click on design, you will find few options for the design element like spacing, like background. So if you click on background and click on color and give it a background color, you can see this background color that we applied, we have few gap in the left and in the right side, because this row or this section is not full width. If you click this row and click on full width, you will see that this is now full width, no space is showing in the left or right side. Now come to this second things is that don't have a color, we have an image here. Okay, so what we can give, we can cross this image and we can click on the image section and upload the image that you wanted to give. So in that case, I think this is the image that is having in the area. So click on the image, and this is the background image. And if you scroll down, you can, if you click on more setting, you can give the image few design option, like the background size will be covered, it will be in the center, it won't repeat. Okay, so these are the basic of web design. So if you see that the background is quite small, so if you click on the row again and click on design again and go to spacing, you can give it a padding. The padding means some spacing, breathing space. Okay, so give it a 150 top and bottom padding. Okay, just like that. Okay, now if you see this design, we have this section divided into two parts. In the left part we have this section, in the right part we have these options. So to have two columns, we will click this arrow and then drag another row here. Okay, and if you see now we have another row inside this row. So if you click on this row, you can divide this row into two columns. You can see there is two column, you can divide into three column, four column, just like that. So click on two column. Now it is a two column row, but if you see that the left column is little bit smaller and the right column is little bit larger. So if you scroll down, you can see this is also divided into two column, but the left column is smaller and the right column is larger. So this width is matching with us. So click on this and it will be applied. Another thing, if you notice that it is also giving us option how this layout will be looked for a laptop, for tablet, and for mobile. So in mobile it will be one column, I means this will take the full width in mobile and this will also take the full width in mobile. So I will explain those when we go to the mobile responsive things. So let focus on the design. So if you see first one, we have a text. So in Gempages it is pretty easy to take a text. What you need to do, you will find mainly two options for taking text. One is heading, one is text block. So text block means for the paragraph, for the larger text you can take a text block, and for one line text, for a heading, anything that is defining the page, something, then we will take a heading. So drag the heading and drop it here in that area, and then you can make it h1, h2, h3. There is 6 type of heading. As well we use h1 only one time, which is the product name. Okay, so in that case I will use it h2. Then you will find few options for this, every element you will find few options. One is typography, what will be the font size for it. So in that case, if I see there is a Chrome extension called what font. If you add this to Chrome, you can if you can just scroll and then you can click on it and you can see the font size. So in that case the font size is 36 pixel. So let me give it a 36 pixel of font size. Okay, so you can see it becomes larger. And there is letter spacing. What the letter spacing means, spacing between each letter. So if you don't want any letter spacing, just drag it and then make it 0. Okay, and the text color, so in that case it is looks black, so click on the color and then click on black, and you can see the font family is inherit. So inherit means anything you give in your theme, this will be called here. Or you can choose a font from Gempages as well. Click on font manager and you can choose from any font from here as you like, or you can upload the custom fonts as well. Then there is the alignment. What the alignment mean? Do you want it to left aligned? If you click on it, it will be left aligned. We want it to be center. So what is the text is about? So if I just copy the text and click on this I button, and then you can see there is the cursor. So what I can do, I can click on backspace, or with mouse I can select all text and then click backspace, delete all things and put the text here. So if you click on those options, you will find few more options as well. Like if I wanted this text to be bold, I can just drag my mouse, select it and click on bold. So it was already bold, so I will make it bold. If you want to make it italic, just drag the text from this box and make it italic, make it underline, or put a link here, anything you want. Okay, so these are the things, basic things to do. Then if you see this design, under this text there is a image. So what is, if you click on the icons again, this arrow icon, there is a image block. So drag this image block under this heading. So if you need to make things focused, that you are dragging it in the appropriate position. So okay, so when it is showing a yellow, that means we are targeting the proper area. So drag it here below this heading, and then it will automatically load an image. You can click on replace image and upload the image that you wanted to add here. So the image that we will add here is, I think, this one. So click the image. So this is the image. So the image will be uploaded. You can give it a width if you want to. If you want to just delete few width, you can just do it. Okay, you can just decrease the width, decrease the height as well, but don't do that unless this will decrease the quality of the image. Then if we go back again, you can see there is in the right side we have this thing. So click on this. I'll just copy that, and if you come back here, in that case I will take a text block and drag it in the right element. Okay, and for the text block I will click on it and I will press Ctrl A to select all, and then click backspace to delete all of them and put my own text. And in that case you will click not just plain text, unless it will copy the format that we have in the example website. Okay, so this is the thing to do. And then if you click on it, you can just for the heading, same things you can do here. You can change the text size, everything you can change. Okay, so you can change just like the heading, you can change the font size from here as well. As you can see, if I increase it, you can see it is increasing, but it will be around 16 to 17. The design that you just like, you can select the color, you can give it a line height, everything you can change here. But if you take a look, we have a much larger space in the top. So you can see, so what we can do, we can just drag this arrow icon just like that. You can see now the space is decreasing. I will just give it a 50. 50 is also looking pretty much. I will give it a 40. Okay, and in the bottom I will also, if you come to this arrow, you can just drag it just like that and give it a 40 as well. Okay, so you need to adjust those according to your need. And then we have this heading, so drag this and go to Gempages and click this arrow icon and drag a heading here. And as like before, as I said, I will make it H2 or H3, and this is now center align. What we need to do, come to this area in that below, and then on this alignment purpose we will click on the left alignment. Okay, then this is the text, and then again just like that click on this box, Control A, and Control V, that will paste the text, or click backspace to delete all and paste your text or type your text from your keyboard. Okay, so in that case I think it will be more than 32, just like that, and then I will give it a text color of black. So if we go back, now we have a few more things, like we have another text block. So if I come back here and drag a text block under this heading, and I will just come here and then select all of it and go back and Control A, Control V, not just plain text, remember to do that, and I will increase it to something to 20 and make it black. Another thing is just decrease it, I think. If you see, there is this text is bold. So as you know, as I said, if you select that box and drag all the text and click this bold option, it will make the text bold. Another thing is, you can see there is a space between this heading and this paragraph. So what you need to do, is click on this paragraph and go to design and go to spacing. You can give it a margin. So what margin will do, margin will push it from its current position. So if you give it 20 pixel, so you can see there is already a gap. Let's give it 15 pixel. So in the bottom, now we have a few more things, which is a check mark with this icon. Okay, so in that case, what you can do, you can give it with text block, or if you scroll down, there is an option called icon list. So if you drag this under this one, so you will see that this is icon list, and if you click on this icon list, just make the alignment to the left, and also it gives a automatic spacing. Just drag it just like that, and then if you click on this icon list, if you go to spacing, there is no spacing currently. If you click the icon, you can just make it in the left align. Okay, so it making the size a little bit bigger, so make it just like 20. Okay, just the something that is matching with the design. So you can see this is the check mark. So if you click on this icon, and if you scroll back, you can click on the icon and select any icon as you like. So I will search for check mark, and this is the check mark I will choose, and then I will click on the color and I will click something green. Okay, so it matches the example. So you can see this is how it looks. So it will be something like this. And then if you go to this area, I will just copy the text and put it here. So Control A, okay, so just make it black. So that's the design element is pretty simple and straightforward for all of these. Okay, and you can see there is a spacing for this text, so just make it 0. And for this icon, if you go to this spacing as well, you can see there is no spacing, but still it seems there is some spacing, but there is actually no spacing. But if you think the icon is larger than the text, you can just make it smaller, just like that. And when you make any icons, you can see there is icon width. You can just decrease the icon width. You can see this will remove the space. So there is the space is coming from. Okay, so also the spacing between each icons, we can remove it just like that, just decreasing those. And for this text, I will just click on the spacing, and then I'll go to design and click on margin and give it a left margin of 5. Okay, and after doing one icon properly, what you can do, you can delete the list 2 icons. Okay, click on the icon list and then click on the each icons delete button, click delete and click delete as well. And what we did properly, we did this one properly. So I'll click on the icon list and I will just click on this duplicate button, so it will duplicate the other icons. So you can see this how it looks, but for some reason the icons is still looking larger than the text. So make it 18, make it 18. Okay, so this is the icon things you can do. Or another thing you can do is the icon list. You can just take the text block as well, just like before, and then what you can do, you can just come to this area and you can just copy. If you copy this, you will see that the icon block is also copied. Okay, so you can see this is the icon block is also copied, looking the same. So if you delete this one and come to this, if you just copy all those again, if you just drag this and see Control C and then press enter and Control V, now just plain text, and same press enter, press Control B, now just plain text. You can see the same icon list we have did here as well. So if you click on this text block, go to design, go to spacing, and you can just give it a margin of 10 or 20 as you like. So there is a multiple way to do one things. You can choose whatever you thinks going with you. So you can see there is a spacing in this row and there is a spacing in that row. So I'll just drag this arrow and remove those spacing for this area, for this row. Okay, so you can just remove those space so it looks perfectly matched and there is not much space in that case. So another thing is to remember when you are doing design, just to make sure you click on the save button, so and nothing get lost. So make sure that after few moments you click on this save button so everything is saved, and don't open multiple stored gem pages one at a time, so just open one gem pages at a time, editor at a time, unless it will do conflict in the editor. Okay, then come to this thing here. This is the, here is a button and we have a uh, trust badge as well. So you can see it is divided into two column or two row, whatever you say in gem pages. So what we need to do, we need to drag a row in that area as well. And if you remember, each row have a setting, so click on this one and then you will see that it will divide it into two row. In the left one we have a button, so if you come to this area you will see there is a button, drag the button in that area. Okay, so this is our button and the button design is something like this. So if I inspect this button, you will find that this button has a background color of this, then it is a 22 pixel, it has a border radius. Okay, margin, top, bottom, both padding, so everything it has. So if I click on this button, if I scroll down, I can give it a font size, let's give it a font size of 20, and then button color, background will be the color that I have copied. So this is the background color, text color will be white. Okay, then it could be a stretch button. What the stretch button means, it will take whole width just like that. So if you see, this is a stretch button which is taking the whole space. So I'll copy the text as well. So to change the text of the button, just scroll back and you can see the text for this button. Just replace it with your own and then click the button and go to design, and for giving it a border radius or corner just like this one have, scroll down and go to border and then go to the border radius option, give it a 10 or 15 as you like. If you want to more, you can give it a more, 20 or something like this. Okay, so this is looking good. And in the right side we have a trust badge. So if you click on this and drag a image here, and you can upload your trust badge here. So if I remember, this is the trust badge. So one things to check that what this button is doing, is this adding the products or it is going to somewhere else. So if you click on this button, you will see these are scrolling us to the product bundle area. So I will explain how to add those product bundle area in our page in a bit. So let us do the first section, design completed. So if you see the next section, what we have a image and a testimonial of the client. Okay, so this is also divided into two parts, same like this one. So if I go back and I will need to drag another row under this one. Okay, so if you see, this is the same, the left one is smaller and the right one is larger. It is not like this one, these are 50-50. Okay, these are equal, but if you click this row, we need to choose this one. So in the left side there will be an image of a person or the product image. So if you just drag the image and change the image as you like, and in the right side we have a text block with this, with those text. Okay, so the client review, whatever you say. So if you see, this image is looking much larger than this one. So if you think it is larger, what you need to do, click on the image and just decrease the width to something 60%. Okay, so now you can see it is looking much smaller. So if you go to this arrow icon and then drag a text block here, and just like before, click on it, Control A, Control V, no, just plain text, and it will put the plain text. But if you close look at it, these are the bold, the bottom area. So if you want to make it bold, what you need to do, just drag this one to bold. Okay, and if you see, these icons are not yellow. So if you want to make it, just drag this and click on this option and make it white, but this is not actually working. So I think if you want to give it a star, you need to copy the star from somewhere else. Okay, but if you see that this with this image there is a much spacing. So if you want to reduce this spacing, click on this row, and if you scroll down, you will find there is a column gap. So if you decrease it, okay, if you decrease it to 0, the space will be reduced. Okay, so you can see the space has been reduced. So if you click on this row, and if you scroll back, we can choose this option to make it much smaller. Okay, now we can click on the image and it increase the width, I think. Okay, so if you see that, increase the width to 70%, but now you can see the alignment is not perfect. So make the alignment perfect, click on the row, and if you scroll down to this row, you will find the option called height vertical align. Click on it and click vertical align middle. Okay, so now this will be middle, and you can see the spacing. I think there is a much spacing. So if you see, every row whenever you take in Gempages, it by default takes some spacing. So click on those arrows and drag the arrows to the top and make it 0. But if you want to give a few things, so the arrow things is also working fine, or just like that, as you like. So these are something wish to you. So if you remember, we gave it a background image. So if you click on this row, we give the background image in that row. So if you go to design and go to background, go to image, you will find this is the background image that we have added. Okay, so we have said we can give some option like this, like center. So if you see, give it center, there is some stripes or something shade is showing, but in this design we don't have this in our bottom. So you need to change the position according to our need. So it depends on the design that you are doing, solely based on the design that you are doing. So for the image, you can just make the image to the left, center, left align, anything you want, as you like. So this is looking perfect, and this how it looks. The first section, as I said, you can just I think this should be something larger, like anything between 18 or something like that. So this looks perfect. So let me share another tips, like this check mark, where you can find those check marks. So if you search in Google with check mark symbol, then you can go get those check mark, or you can do it with icon list as well. So you can see, if you click on this first option, you will find the check mark design. You can choose any of these and change the color later, or edit in the inside the Gempages editor with the text block, or you can use the icon list option as well, this icon list option as well. Okay, so this is the thing about first section. So let's talk about something about mobile responsive as well. So if you remember, in this row, if you remember, this is our main row, and in this, inside this row, we taken another row and divide it into two part. So in this row, if you click on this, you will see that in the mobile, this will not look, the row division will not same as desktop. It will take full width, each side will take full width. So what that means, for each individual device, you need to switch to each individual device. So if I wanted to make individual changes only for mobile, I'll need to click on this mobile version. It will turn down into mobile version. Now you can see that in mobile, this stack to each other. Okay, so now you can see this goes down, the text goes down, you can see this image goes down, this image looks much more larger, and also the background is not taking the full width. So to fix those, we can click on this. So you can, if you see that the background is not taking the much space, and also the images looks much larger. And if you see this design, if you see this design, you can see that it is also looking something like that, but it is not looking very professional. So what I will do, I will just if from the top, I will start, click on this main row, and I will just increase bottom spacing here. So the bottom spacing will be 138, so it gets a few spacing in the bottom. Okay, just like that, but it is taking much space. Okay, give it a 40 for the padding. Okay, and then for the bottom background, go to image and then go to this mode setting and change a bit. So say see which one looks nice, looks good for the mobile. Okay, so for this one I will just decrease the padding as well, and for this what I will do, I will just make this smaller in mobile, so it is in one line as much as possible, and also I will scroll down and make it middle for mobile version. Same goes for this, you can just decrease that and make it center as well. So it is my so just like that. And for this image I'll click on the image and go to spacing and give it a margin for, so it does not look very much closer to the mobile version. And for this section what I will do, I'll click on the row. So now one things that we can do, we can make this image a little bit smaller, so we can just turn it into 40% so it looks smaller, and make this text to align center, so as you like. So if you think that the image is taking much space, then making it smaller is logical in that case. And also for this image I can also say that it should be smaller as well, so it does not get bigger than the button. Okay, so something in between the width of the button should be for this as well. So if you click on this button, as you know, we have a make it stretch button for the desktop. For mobile you can do it same, or you can just left it unchecked, so you will see that it is taking this much space. And there is a much more effects we can add for button as well. Like if you click on the button and go to design, and if you go to the animation things, and if you click plus icon, then you can give some animation based on the condition, like when people hover the mouse, how the animation should look. Should it be fade, should it be zoom? If you click on zoom, and now if I, as you can see, now it is looking animate when hover on. So these will be reflected on the mobile version. So but I will not do this animation in that case, but there is many option like animation, you can add those animation for the mobile button, but anything that you are changing right now will be only reflected for the mobile version. So there will be no change for desktop. Like as you can see, if we go back to the desktop version, you will see that it is as it is like it was before. So anything that you are making for this desktop, it will be only for the desktop, and if you want to make changes for the laptop, for tablet, you need to switch to those and then make the changes. Okay, so you can see it is not looking that good. What I can do, I can click on the row and make this one column just like the mobile, and then if you want to make those center align, you can do it just like the mobile as we did. So these core principle of making things responsive as well remains same for all those devices. So if you just understand one basic principle of how to make things responsive for making the whole design in desktop and making things responsive in mobile, then you can make it responsive for all other two devices like tablet and for laptop as well. But basically all our traffics as well comes from mobile is the number one priority, and then desktop. Nearly 95-99% traffic comes from those. Rarely there is a traffic from tablet, but if you think that you need the tablet to be responsive, then you can do it as you wish. But for this tutorial I will just focus on the desktop version and only the mobile version. So this is our first section. Now let's move to the next section, which is this, which can be something like featured on, like what the products is featured on. It could be some logo for that newspaper or for the magazine. So you can see there is four individual logo. So there is four logos, so that means there is a new section, and in Gempages the section means a row. So drag a row under this one, not inside this one, be outside the first row. Okay, so this is a individual row. So after dragging it, you can see this how it looks. So now there is four images, so then we need to make this row divided into four parts. So you can see now it is into 4 parts. Now in those 4 area we can drag 4 images. So drag images in that here and then choose the image from the computer, from your laptop desktop. I just save that image. I will just upload that image, and then I will just, and if you click of these individual images you can duplicate it. So I will duplicate it and then drag it in the other as well, just for this sake, but you can just replace with that 4 different type of images. Okay, now one thing you could ask, that these are looking much more larger than this. You can see in that case the images is in the middle, right? But in that case it is taking a much larger space. So how you can reduce the space? So there is a cool possibility or setting we have. If you click on this row and if you scroll down, you will find that there is a dimension or which called width. Right now it is 1200, but if you just decrease it to 600, just like that, you can see now it is looking much closer to this one. Okay, now the width has been decreased and the content has now aligned to the middle. Okay, so this is 4 column for the desktop. But if we switch this section to mobile, you will see that it is now 1 and 1 column, but the logo is still looking much larger. What you can see do, you can click on this row and then go back, and you can see now the mobile layout is, it should take 100%, for the row should take 100% for mobile. But what I will like to be do it 2 column 2 column. So if I click this layout, what it will do, it will divide it the 4 into 2 into 2. Now you can see it is divided into 2 into 2. Now it is looking much more nicer. But if you want to do the mobile same like the desktop, you can choose the 4, but 4 will make it much smaller. But I think 2 will be my preference in that case. And also if you click on this row, you can see there is a arrow icon. What the arrow icon means, the spacing. You can do the spacing dragging those arrow icons as we did before, or you can click the row, go to design, go to spacing and give the spacing as well. So in that case I will give a equal of 30 and 30, so there is even space. Okay, for mobile, if you go to the row, go to design, go to spacing, you can see it is still 30 and 30 for mobile as well. So this is the second section for the logo, and this was pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now come to this section. So if you remember, this is also divided into 2 column, but the thing here is, if you remember this, in that case the 2 column, the left column was smaller but the right column was larger than the left one. But in this case it was 50-50. The left and the right, there is a left, there is an image, in the right there is those heading, text block, then there is some checkpoints, then again a text block with bold text, and then there is the button again. Okay, so it is pretty simple. There is a background color. If you inspect with the Chrome extension, you can take the background color, which is this one. So if I go back again and I can take another row below this row, and then what I can do now, again remember that this background is taking the full width, but if I give this row a background, there will be a white space in the left and right side. So I should make this row a full width row. Okay, then I should go to the design and give this a 30-30 padding. Okay, then give this row a background color. What will be the background color? It will be this one, F1, and then there will be 2 column. For this 2 column I will take another row and I will divide into 2 part. Okay, and then I will remove the padding for this one, for this new row. Every time you take a row, it gives some default spacing. So if you take this image, then you should replace the image with the image that you want to use. So in that case, this is the image. Okay, so this is the image. So if you take a look at this design, what you can find that this image is there is no space in top and bottom for that image, but in that case we have a spacing. You can see the image is not aligned in the top side. So what you can do, you can go to row and make those padding 0 and 0. So image will be in the top section, in the top of those sections. So make it 0 and 0 pixel. Now you can see the image is perfectly aligned. Another things I need to remember, if you see, as I said, there is a Chrome extension called what font. So if you click on those, it is 30 pixel, and the top heading was 36 pixel. So these are not same, but these are having the same style. So if for some reason the heading is the same style, like the top heading, the heading that you are using here has the same font size, like 36 pixel for desktop and 25 for mobile, what you can do, you don't need to make it or design it multiple time. What you can do, you can duplicate this top heading, come to this heading, right click where it is saying heading, then click duplicate, and then drag this heading to the section that you want to reuse it again. So you don't have to take another heading from here. Okay, then you need to give it a color, need to give it a font size, change it to H2. So if the design is same for you, for your case, you can just duplicate it from the other section. So your life will be easier for the design purpose. But in that case, I will just make it to 30. Okay, then I will just copy this text from here and then come to here, and as I said, you can Control A, backspace, delete all, and Control V to paste all the text. Okay, and then we have few more paragraphs. So if you remember, this paragraph looking similar to this one. So what you can do, you can come to this text block, right click and click on duplicate, and then drag it below this one, and then this is not bold. So what you can do, come to this pencil icon, click on this text block, Control A, and then just remove the bold. Now you can see it is looking similar, and then it has the same types of check marks. So what you can do, you can copy those check marks. Okay, so then drag it in that area, and then you can change the text. Okay, then you can change the text as you like, and if you want to increase one, you can click enter, and then you can drag it and click Control C, then click come down and paste Control V. Now just plain text, and you can change those text as you like. Then we have another text which is a bold text, so you can just copy the text, and this is the same text block, same type of text, so you can duplicate it and you can just drag it below those, and then what you can do, Control A, Control V, and then okay, no, so this is not correctly copied, so I'll just copy it again. Then come to this text block, Control A, Control V. Now just plain text, then you can see there is a space, so backspace to come to the first again, and then Control A, and then make it bold. Okay, so then the button design is still looking the same. So what I can do, I can come back to here and I can duplicate it and then drag it below the area. Now you can see it is taking much more space, and then I can target the button and then give it a spacing, a margin of 20, 20 or 15. 15, I think 15 will look good. Now you can see the alignment is not looking good. There is a white space. So if you remember, what we need to do, we need to go to the row that is containing them. Now, the row that is containing them. What is the row? This is the row that is containing them. There is two column in this row. This is the actual row where we have the background, but this is the row where we have the content. So click on this. Okay, so there will be an issue. So come to this row, click on this, click open setting, and then go to this option, vertical align, then make it middle. So now every content will be in the middle. And if you go to mobile, you can see this how it looks. Just what we can do, we can make the heading center. So click the heading and make it in the middle, and also for the heading in the mobile version, there will be a margin from the top, so it does not look so close to the image. Okay, then come to this section. So if you see, this is Oswald with 30 pixel. So this is have the same font size just like this one. Okay, so what is this? This is a new section which does not have any background, as you can see. Okay, which does not have any background. So what we can do, we can take a new row here below this one, and then we can give it a padding of 30 equal padding. So come to the design, go to spacing and give it a equal padding, and then for this heading I will just duplicate it again and then drag it into this section again, and then just click the heading and then center align and then copy those and come to this area and control A control V. Okay, and this will look good. And then we have some client name with a star icons, and copy those and then go back here again. And if you remember, these are the same. So what was this? 16 pixel, and this text was also 18 pixel. So I can just uh, duplicate it, or also I can just take a text block here and then click the text block, center align, change the color to black, and then click the text block, control A control V, not just plain text, and you can see it is here. And you can just give it a few more spacing, like 10 pixel, 15 pixel. Okay, so you can just give it a spacing, go to check, click this text blocks, go to design, go to spacing, and then give it a margin of 10. Okay, so what was the so this is 30 pixel, but as you can see, this is taking much more space than this one. So in that case, the font size is a bigger factor. The font size is a big factor in that case. So font size is, this font size is something that 30 pixel is not taking that much space. So if I just decrease the font size, so you can see now it is looking similar, the text length is looking similar to this one, but still the comfort fit is in the second line but other in the first line. So this can only happen if the font family and font size is matching, but in that case I am happy with the 30 pixel. Okay, but it is depend on what you think. So then you can see there is, so now comes to an important point. Here is one things, it is divided into, there is another new section which is divided into two part. In the left we have a text, in the right we have a the text as well, text and then these things. Okay, so for this we need two columns. So then come to this, click on this arrow, then take a row below this one, make it two column, and then in the left side there will be an image. So then drag the image, and this will also have some padding, some text, some color for this area. Okay, so this can be taken in two things. So I'll just replace the first image. So take this image first, so you can give this one a heading, so you can see there is a background for this area, but there is no background behind this image. So what you can do, you can take another row just for this side, and then you can give it a background. So click this row, now give it a background. So the background color, I think this will be hash f1 f1 f1. Okay, and then there will be this heading. So I can just duplicate the previous heading as like before, or taken a new one. So then just drag it under this one, and this is much more smaller. So click on it and then come to this and then control A control V. So now you can see that this image, if you see that this background has a white space in between the image, but in that case there is no white space. So what you can do, you can come to this row and scroll down and make this column gap to 0, just like that. Now you can see it is looking perfect. Okay, then what we can do, we can also give there will be a text block. So there will be a text block for this. So make it left align, so everything looks left align, then Control A, Control V, and this text block will be black. This is not black, but this is bold. Okay, so this is bold, so then Control A and make it bold, and then just take, and you can just take this text block from here as well. So then just duplicate it and then drag it below this one. Okay, and also the spacing can be much more smoother, just like that. If you click on this text block, I can make the spacing of margin to 20 to 15, just like 10 pixel or something like that. Then click on duplicate, and then there will be another heading below this text block, right? So make this again, so then again click at duplicate, and then give this again as well. So now you can see this how it looks, but the one issue that I can see is that the text background is not matching. So if I click this row and come to this option and then click on middle, but now you can see this background is not matching with the other one. So for this case, I can go to this row again and then give this row a background as well. So click this and give it a background in here, the same background that we are giving in that row. So now both looking same, but there is a much more space for this area. So what I can do, I can target this row, what we take for those contents. Okay, then click this row, go to design, and then click on spacing and give this a left and right padding, left and right padding of 20 and 20. Okay, so just like this. So it has more paragraph. You can see there is another paragraph. I can just duplicate it and drag it below this one, and then you can just change those text, okay, as you like. But it is getting larger because the text size is not same. So you can just increase the spacing if you want, and if you go for mobile, this is also looking perfect. Okay, there is no issue, it is looking perfect. Just you can give some spacing under this one, so it will be just 20 pixel. I think this will look good. Okay, so if you do one section or one things perfectly, then the responsive will not be a major deal for you. So this has to be remembered. Now come to this section which has a heading again with a divider. So I'll show you how to add that. Then there is two column. First column has similar type of design, then again the two column will be repeated. Okay, so this is also something will be easier because we did this type of design in the earlier part as well. So again this, okay, so let's back to this place. So come to this area and we need to take a section and a row again, like, right? So this is a new design, so new section, click on this row, and again I will just try to maintain the similar spacing for all of them, and the heading will be similar to this, but it will be much more bigger. So I will just duplicate this one. Okay, then just drag it under this section. Okay, so try to try to remain consistent for your design, for your text, for your design. Then click on this heading, then Control A, Control V, and then just increase it. Okay, then you can see there is a divider. What is divider? If you click on this and if you just scroll down, you can see there is a separator. This is called a divider. So if you drag this here and then you can give it a height, so it will be larger, just like that. So they make it much larger, but I will just make it something like this, with a width of, I think, width of 30. So you can see now, no, this is not 30, 30 is much larger. I will make it 10 to 15. Okay, you can just make the height larger. You can see now space, now the width of this is getting bigger. They have used, I think, 15 or 20. I will just make it 6 or 7, something similar to this. Okay, and then come to this design. So there will be again two columns, so I will just come to this and take a row under this one. Okay, under inside this one or under this one, both will be similar. Okay, so there is no issue. And then make it 2 column, and in the left there will be an image, and upload an image from the computer. And I think the image is this. Take this image. So and then there will be the heading. Okay, so then there will be the heading. So what is the heading size? I think the heading size is this one. They are using the similar heading, so I'll just duplicate it and then come back to and just drag it to your desired area, and remember to place it properly under this image. Okay, and then make it center, so you can see this image is smaller than their heading. How they make it the width smaller? So if you click on individual image, you can just decrease the width. So you can decrease it just like 80 to have similar type of things, but you can make it 100% if you like. So this is up to you. And then there will be the paragraph. I'll just duplicate it because I don't want to design it multiple time, because I will use the same consistency type of uh, typography or text design all across the page. So you can copy your own text and also make it smaller, I think, and the spacing will also be smaller. So if you go to this text block and make the spacing a little bit smaller, like 5. Okay, then you can just take another text block. You can see they have divided into two parts. So if I have another part, what I can do, I can just make my own part there and then click enter and click another enter and paste those text here. Okay, and if you see, these are in the middle. So if you need to click the text block and then scroll down and alignment to the middle. The right side is similar, only the content will be changed. Okay, so for this tutorial I'll just duplicate this same things over to the right side. So this duplicate and doing things one area of the design properly will make your life much easier. You cannot think it enough. So remember to do one part which is similar all across the page properly, then it will make your life much easier. So you can see now the design is same, and then in the below area you can see in the top there is 2 columns, and in the below there is again 2 columns. So what I can do, I can just click this row and click duplicate. Again there is 2 column again. Now we just need to shuffle the contents. We just need to click each individual image and change it or make it your own. So this is very easy, very easy things to do. Then comes to this area, which is a similar to the top section. Only the difference is, in that case the heading and this separator remains the same, but one thing has changed, that there is in the left there is image, in the right there is a background, okay, and in that area there is a background, in the right there is a image. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so let's apply it right now. So remember to make a save after quite a few editing. So I'll click on save, so nothing get lost, all my hard work should be saved.
Okay, let's take a new section, or what is called row, in Gempages for this one, and let's give it a spacing of 30 and 30 as I'm doing for all of the design. And then if you see that this heading and the separator is looking same as this one, so I'll just duplicate this one from here and drag it under this one. And if you see, the color is not black, so I'll just make it black so it looks right nicer than this. And then duplicate this separator as well. So I did the separator design as I am doing, but you can just make it something more explicit, or the width can be increased. And then what I need to do, I just need to change the text. So I'm not focusing on changing the text right now, because I will just do the design purpose. So okay, so now come to this section. So as I said, there is 2 row, has to be 2 row. So let take us a row inside this row. So enter this separator and divide it into 2 parts, right? in the left side there will be an image, so drag an image in the left side one and then upload the image. Okay, so where is the image? So this is the image for this area. And in the right side, what we can see a background, same background that we have used before, but this background does not belong to this area but only belongs to that area. So in that case, what we need to do, we need to take a row for the right side as well, and we need to give a background for this one. So let us give a background for this whole row. Go to background, get the color and put it a color here, hash f1 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 or whatever color you are using. So now you can see there is a background showing behind this image. For this, what we need to do, go to this row, and first things to do is to make this column gap to 0. So 0, so in the left side there is no spacing, and also go to this design area, go to spacing and make all this padding to 0. So there is no background for this image thing. Okay, let's come to this area where we need to give this one. We don't have to give this one a head background because the background is already getting here. Okay, what we need to give here, we need to give it a heading and some text block. So the heading is quite look similar to this, so I can just duplicate one and then just drag it here. Okay, and then for this text block I can take a text block, and if I want I can adjust the text color etc. So I can just make it 18 pixel. But for this, you can, as you can see, if I just duplicate all of them and just come to here, Control A, Control V to paste. As you can see, there is some part of the text is bold, other is not. Like material is bold, color is bold, size is bold. So to do that, I'll just click on this editor with my mouse, and if I want to make it bold, I will just drag this part of the text and make it bold. Okay, so it is simple what we did before. So just drag the part of the text that you wanted to make bold, and this will be bold. Okay, then we can make it center align according to the row. So click find the actual row. This is the row which is containing these two column. Click on this row, go to down and click on this height and vertical align, which should be middle. Then what you can see here, there is some space in the left and right side, but this is very close to the image. So what you can do, you can go to this row, go to design, go to spacing and give it some left and right padding as much as you want, as much as you think is matching with this. So let me just change the heading in that case. So click on the heading, Control A, Control V, and also there will be much more spacing for this text block. So I'll click on this text block, go to design, go to spacing and give it a margin of, I think, let's give it a 15 pixel margin. Okay, so there will be this proper heading for this. So if we also, as you can see from this is a divider, from this separator there is also few more spacing. So click on this row, go to design and give it a margin of 20 pixel. I think we give something around like this for this one as well. So if you remember, so I think we give 30 pixel padding for this, for these rows. Yes. Okay, so this is quite similar. So this has been done. Now come to this section, the below section, where the things is similar, only the difference is in that case the image is in the right side and the text is in the left side. So what I can do, I can just click on this row, make it a duplicate of it. Okay, make a duplicate of it, and then what I can do, I can click on the row and remove this margin from here if you want, just like that. And then I can just take this row to this right side under this image, whole row, the text row, and this image to the right side, just like this. Okay, so now everything has been swapped, and replace the image with the image that you wanted to add. Okay, so this is the thing, this is perfect looking what we want to achieve, right? And now the text as well will be different, so then just change the text as you like.
and all the text will be changed according to your content. So make the changes according to your need. So this is the design for this particular section. So now we have come to this important section. So before that, as well, remember to click a save after making some changes. Okay, so it is so you are in the safe side of nothing will be lost. Okay, so this is the design of this section has been done. Now come to this section, which is a bundle area for the products, and these are the actual product area when people will choose a color. When people will choose a color and click on get mine now, this will redirect them to the cart page. If I click on this button, you will see that it will redirecting me to the cart page, and then what people can do, they can click checkout to purchase the product with the necessary information. In the cart page or in the checkout page, you can also add some upsell, which I did show before for the upsell thing. Okay, let's focus on this design part. So first of all, before doing this part, we will need our product to be added in the product section of the Shopify. So if I go back to my Shopify backend and click on the products, now there is no products, and without the products you cannot make a dynamic product section. I means if there is no product, what people will add. So let's now I will add the products manually, but your products may be added by apps like Oberlo or any other drop shipping app that you will import the products from. But in that case, I will add the products manually to show you how this process looks like. If anything, if this section you have already, the products has been already added for you can skip this product adding section. So every timestamps for this video is given in the description. You can skip to each part and just go to this section when I will add the bundle for this section. Okay, now let's add the product. So the thing about adding the products is there will be a product name, right? There will be a pricing. Okay, so let's go to the backend and click on add product. So first of all, this product, this is the product title for this one. So this will be three separate products, and this is the image for this one, and the color is red, the color is red, the color is green, the color is blue, and then the color is gray as well. Okay, so it has four color with a separate image for the first when it is loading. Okay, so if I show you when it is loading, this how it is looking. So if I save this image, so let's save this image, and if I go back to my, so this is the title for this image, and then there you can give some description. For the media, it will be first the featured image will be this one, and then if I go, the pricing is showing me BDT because I am currently in my own country currency. So for this, for you it will be a $3.95, and then this is the compare price, which is 59.90. So give it 59.90. Okay, 59.90. Track quantity, if you have any quantity number, give it here. If you have SKU number, stock keeping unit, you can give it here as well. If you want to charge tax, you can click on charge tax on the numbers, and what setting you are doing in the backend of your tax, this will be counted based on that. So this is a physical product. You can give it a weight as well in the kg, in the OG or LB, everything that you think, and those are the other settings for that products. But I will just focus on the options. So this products has few options, like it has size, it has color. Okay, so color, so what is the color? I'll choose the color red, green, blue, gray. Red, green, blue, gray. Red, so give it a color of red, and then green, then blue, then blue, and then gray, right? So these are the four color for this product. Okay, so as you can see, this is the color for this product, but this quantity has not been added, so I will add the same quantity as it is before, because if there is no quantity, this product cannot be purchased. Okay, and this has to be as an active product, because with draft products you cannot sell a draft products in your store, and it has to be sell in the online store. And if you are adding the other channel like your Facebook, Instagram, this will also be shown here. Then click save. So if you preview this, what you will see a preview of this product based on your theme that you are actually using. So I am using the Debutify theme, right? So this is the option it is showing. But if I change the color of green, blue, gray, not as this images is not changing. But if we see this product page, if I changing to green, it is showing a image related to green. If I am changing to red, the products is showing a products related to that. Okay, same goes for this, but this is not changing, but for this one this is changing. So I will show you how to change that one. Okay, so change these images. What you can do, you need to save. I will just first save those images and show you how to do that. So let me save the image for red, green, blue and gray from this example site. Okay, let's go back to my product. So if I scroll down, you can see in this color option, in beside red there is a option to add each individual images for this product type, for this color. So if I click on red, I can upload an image only for the red. So this is my red image, so I can upload it. When it is uploaded, I can click on done. So this how I can add individual images for individual colors. So I can upload a image for only green, then I can upload a image only for blue, and only one for gray. Okay, now if I click save, this will same apply, and this will be the default product page will be replaced by our design with Gempages. So now if I change it to green, anything to blue, now that image will be changed. Okay, so this is the mechanism behind it. So we have only uploaded one products, we need to upload two more. What is the two more? This one and this one, which is bundle. So in that case, what people get, double knee support one pair, they're getting just one piece in that case. Okay, and means just two, I think one piece means one. Okay, in that case they get one pair, I mean two, they're getting two for any color, like two for gray, black, green, and in that case they are getting two pair, four for one single color. Okay, so let us upload this one. So I'll just copy the title of it, and pricing will be also different. So what I will do, I can go back to products and I can just add the product again. But as I already added those options for this product, I can just duplicate it and change the product title, and the images will not be same because I will have to upload a separate image. I will just click on set as active and click on duplicate. So images all the images and all the products will be the same for it is. Okay, the option, product option, so we have the same option for all of those products, so we don't need to do it multiple times. But I will add the this image, and this image will be used later as well, so I will just save it, and this product image will be this one, which is 25% off, and then I can just click on save. I will do the same, I will do the same for this one as well. I will click on duplicate and change the title only. So this will be the title for this product. So images won't be same, this inventory will be same, and click on duplicate product. And then I will just change, add the image related to that product. Okay. So I will just click on, and this will be the last product that we are adding. So this is added, so all the products has been added. So if we go there, you can see 3 products has been added. So this is the things about adding those bundle products in our store. Now let's focus one things that I have missed. One thing that I have missed is changing the price for those individual products. So you can see this is not the price for these products. So what I can do, I can click on this, click on open bulk editor. Okay, now I can do another things without open bulk editor. Okay, so now I can change the prices. Okay, now I can change the prices. So for this one, I think the prices is 49.95. So let's change this, control A, control V, control A, control V, control A, control V, and for this it will be 99.90. So what you can do, you can also click on and then click edit prices. Okay, and then you can click on apply to all, just like that. So it will be replacing all, but the compare pricing not replacing. So then click save, and for the compare prices, we need to give this again as like just like that. Click on this and click on open bulk editor, and just paste it here and then click save. So the pricing will be edited. So we have successfully added all the individual prices for this product. Now let's focus on the design. So as I said, this is a dynamic section. This section or this infos of the product, color, price, all, or the add to cart, all has been pulled off from this Shopify product section. So this is not a similar, or this is not a general section before other sections. So this is a special section with in the special section with product dynamics. So first of all, let's take a raw. This is a new section, so we have to take a raw, and then I will just like to give a heading here. So I'll just like to give a heading here. Okay, so I will give it a heading of pick your bundle and save big. So there is a something hook, so people can know that if they pick a bundle, it will save a lot for them. So then I will also add the same separator before we have added in that section as well. So just put it here, and for this row I'll just give again the same spacing, means same padding of 30 and 30. Okay, now come to this, how we'll design this section. So this is divided into 3 parts. So remember, this is divided into 3 parts. So I will take a row inside under this one and divide it into 3 parts. So this is simple. Now what we need to do, we need to take the product section or product module for this one. So if you scroll down, you will find there is an option called product, and there is an option called product, and this is the thing which will make it dynamic section. So we can add the add to cart button here, we can add the product option here, so people can choose those product option and purchase the product dynamically. Okay, so these option, this product, every module of this product is a part of the dynamic section which will pull up the data from the Shopify product section, and which will make things happen when people click on add to cart or choose any product option. So I need to drag this product module inside first row, and then what we need to do, we need to click on this product and choose the product that we wanted to show here. So for this first column, we wanted to show this one piece, right? So for this one, we have this one piece. You chose what product you have, then you will get few product option based on your products. Like if I click on this image, what setting I can see? Image effect, default, zoom, hover, you can give it a badge, sale, or if you scroll down, display fast available variant image. Variant means we have few colors for this product, like red, green, blue. If I scroll down, I can show fast image from Shopify admin. So if I chose that, this will be change the image to the first image that you have added in Shopify admin. Like if I click on this product, you can see this is my first image added in Shopify admin, but first variant image for this product is the image for the red color. So I hope that makes sense. And what this is the title of the product. So I can drag it top to this section, and then this is the dynamic add to cart button. So if I click on this add to cart button, you will find few options. Ajax card, you need to turn it on. Then if you click on more setting, what this card will do, is it going to go to direct to checkout? You can choose that, will, or it will go direct to cart based on your requirement. They have make it to cart page. We can make it direct to checkout or direct to cart, as you wish. And these are the pricing which is also dynamically shown based on the price that you have given in the Shopify admin. So you can see $32.95. Okay, everything is showing based on the price that you have given, just only the currency is showing my own country currency because the currency is set that way. But if you are setting it US dollar, it will be shown US dollar. So I hope this part till then it is making sense. Okay, so now let's break down this design. So first of all, we have the product title, which is much larger, so which is larger, and also you can see that it have a some letter spacing which I will make 0. Then you can change the product title, you can make it black as well. Then this is the product image, it is not bigger, so I can just make the width larger than this side 60% to make it 90%. And also we have missed the product option, the color option. So if you come to this product, you will find there is few option like if you scroll down, there is option called variant. So if you drag it under the image, this will add the product variant option. So you can just make it in the center as well, just like that. Or you can pick the modern swatches design. So if you scroll down, you will find another option called swatches. So if you drag it, so you can see this how swatches looks. So sometimes client prefer swatches in place of the drop down option. So choose one because these working the similar way. So there will be only one option, either swatches or either variants, which is drop down, and swatches just look like this. So I'll just go with variants for this design. Okay, so now there is a border. So how to add that border? So if I click on this product, then I gonna need to go to design and then go to border, and then I need to pick one and then give this border a width of 1 pixel, just like that, and then give a color anything you want. Okay, or give it a 2, any color that you want to add. And also you can change the color, this is not the exact, not the same color. Then you can see the price, you can see the price. In that case, what we can see, the price is in the top. Okay, in the top. In that case, in Gempages, actually the price is showing side by side. So also you can turn on the percentage saving, just like that, what is they are getting 45% on. And for the pricing, you can give separate color for both of them. Like for the actual price, you can make it just like that, a black color, and then increase the font size for this one. And for the compare price, you can change the color, okay, just like this. And this is also looking good. So they actually don't have option to put the compare price below this one. Okay, so this is the thing here. And also if for add to cart button, you can click on it and you can click on spacing and then click the margin option to give some spacing between these. So these will be the same color, as like this color there. This is what we are using, same color. So what I can do, if I go back and pick the color and copy the color from here, I think this will be better. So this is the color, so copy, and if I scroll down to this one, and I can just, you can change the button text as well, and then come to this and give it a background color, which is this one. And then you can just give it a stretch button, so it takes the full width or the spacing that you are giving. Get mine now. So get mine now. Okay, so you can change the text color to get mine now. But I don't think the hover option, the stretch button. Okay, so stretch button will not be same. You can also add images here. So what the images means, not sure what the image, it will be added a background image or something like that. Okay, so this is the option. I'll just try to make it a little bit larger, just like that, so it looks nice. So this is the actually, and there is few things actually remained. So you can see there is a text block. So for this text block, the task is simple, and after the color price we will have this. So for this we need to go back and add a text block here, and then we can just control V, and make it and then if you want, what you can do, you can just control A and make those all of those bold, and for this part you can just drag this part and give it a separate color. So if I click on this and I can give it a red color, that what they are doing. So this is simple, pretty simple, and for this you can add another text block just like we did for here. And you can see this variant's title is not looking good, so let me give it a back color so it is popping up, and also giving a 18 pixel. Okay, so this will look something larger. Show option, first option, second option, third option, blank option. What this means? Please select an item. Okay. Now, so this will be automatically selected. Default inline. So now this will be same. So this is the design, and then there is an image which is again a trust badge. So for this trust badge, what we can do, we can add another image under this one and then upload that image. And then give it some spacing of 10, and also the width, let's make the width smaller than the currently it is having. So let make it 18 80% because it is looking much more larger than the actual one. Okay, so this is that design for this part. Now we have two more left. So for this, the task is also simple. Just click on this product and make a duplicate of it. Okay, then I'll just drag this to that area. Okay, I'll just drag it to this second column and click on this product and change the product for this second column. So for now this will be one pair. Okay, so this will be one pair. Images will be also changed. As you can see, the image automatically changed, but there is few things which is being added for that. One is by one pair 25% off. So this is a highlighter section, so people will know that if they get chose this option, which will give them 25% off. And the bundle of adding the bundle, one core reason for adding the bundle is for conversion. So I need to add a heading here, and as I said, it will be something h3. And then if I go to this heading, control A, control V, I will just paste all of those, and then I can just make it black. And for this 25%, as you can see, they are using a blue color. You can just click on this pencil icon and drag this blue area, and then click this option and give it a color of your own choice. Okay, but I will just love to give a black color. But another things that will be added here, most popular, as well as the border will be changed, so it is popping up to the people. So the back for this one, the background color is this. So let me show you how to add that. So if I click on this and if I go to heading, and if I drag a heading under this one, and also I will also change it to something h4, and then what I can do, I can give this a background, this background, same background from the design. Okay, now you can see this is looking have the same background. With them we need to change the text color. So if I go to text color, I can change it to this, and then I can turn the text transform to uppercase as well, and then I can change the text to most popular, and then I can go to design and click on spacing and give it a margin of padding of 10. So there is a inner space for this option. Okay, so is it looking similar? Something similar. So let's give it 8 and 8. So now we can see one thing is not same, is that this is taking the whole space, but in that case you have a left and right padding, right? So for this, click on this product and go to design and then go to spacing, there is a left and right spacing for this. So this is the reason where it is having any spacing in the left and right side. If you don't want it, you have to remove those. Okay, but one thing is notable, that this heading is a much topper, but this is in very low. For this we need to change this to, I think 5 will be good, and also we need to change this thing here as well. So if I click on this product, I need to go to design, go to spacing, make it 0, and let's give it 5, so it is similar, have the similar look. Okay, so now it is looking same. Now it is looking same, but only things that is different, as I said before, is about the font size. For this font size, if I give it much larger, it will be in the 2 line, but in that case it is showing in the 1 line, because the font family is not same. And also I think another thing has need to be added is this thing after the heading. So I need to go back and add a text block under this one. Okay, so what I know I will do, I will just make it center, and also select it, Ctrl A, Ctrl V, and then there's now just plain text. Okay, and also what I will do, I will just go to and then go to border and change this border to the same blue color that we have given. Okay, no, this heading will not get the border. The border will be given for this product area, right? So if I click on this product and if I go to design, go to border, then I can change this border to something else, to a blue color. So now you can see this is the border for this area, but this has not been changed. So let us, it is already been restored to the previous thing. Okay, so let's give it a now just plain text, and now it is looking similar. Okay, so this is has been also done. So if you go to product and see the spacing, there is no spacing, right? Okay, now the in the last one, this is similar, only the color will be changed. So if this is similar, we can copy this one, because this is most likely to be similar to this one. So I can just duplicate this product area and then drag it in the last column. And for this I need to click on the product and then click on pick a product and change the product to this one. Okay, so this will be 2 pair and the text will be different, which will be best value, right? Best value, and this process will be same. You need to change the background color and the border as well for this one as well. So this is looking similar. Okay, so this is the bundle area, and now let me introduce another thing. So click on save, which is the templates of Gempages, which will make your life easier. Like what I did, I make this bundle from beginning, but I can take a shortcut here. I can click on this add template, go to this block area and try to search for bundle, and then you will find some beautiful bundle that they already made for us. Like if you think any of this is having the same look like you, then you can insert this one. Just click on insert, and this will insert this whole section design for you. Now you will see that the same design has been added. Now what is your task? Your task is come to this each product and change the product according to your product. Then you can click pick product. First one will be this, then change the title, change the text, everything you can customize, the button color as well, the pricing color, everything you can change. They already given us a border color as well, a background color for this product section, and this is the most popular things which is already they given. You can change the text, change the background color for this area, as you like. So they are making our life easier with giving those templates. There is not only templates for bundle area, there is templates for other things. So if you click on add templates, go to blocks, you will find other blocks as well, like FAQ. If you have a frequently asked questions section, and if you think this matched with your design, then you can just insert it. And this is not only for this, there is plenty of things like coming soon page. Then this is the thing here with the trust badge, with the product section, with the offer, with the testimonial, with the video style. For every things they given us some blocks which we can directly add, or we can add an entire template. So if you click on templates, you will find entire templates based on the products, based on the niche. Like they have this one for the beauty product, this one for the schooling, this one for the baby toys. And if you think any template is matching with your brand, matching with your needs, you can insert this entire template. But as I am making the whole tutorial from beginning, I am not using any template, but I will use one in the later part. So I am just showing you what is possible with the template. What we are doing manually, we can import a whole template from the Gempages library, and this will make our life easier. Okay, so let just delete this row and get back to our design. So another things that you may face when using Gempages is Gempages is getting slow. So when you are dragging things, especially it happens with Google Chrome browser. So in that case, what you can do, you can save this, or you can use it in a different browser like Mozilla Firefox, or you can save that things that you are doing the work on, and then things you need to do, you need to close this tab and again come to your stored Gempages, the pages that you are designing, and then just click on edit and reopen it once again. So this will make the things faster once more. So this is the thing with Gempages, sometimes it gets slow. So if you are facing this, you can do this thing which I do personally, or there is a help button here. You can let them know with a message that your browser of Google Chrome is getting slow after using it for a couple of minutes. So this will be a option as well, so you can get their help for any issue, live support as well. If they reply fast in 24 hours if this is not holiday like Sunday or Saturday or Sunday. So this section is also completed. Now come to this section which is testimonial with the testimonial. Okay, so this has to be easy as well. Why? Because this is also divided as row, then this row divided into two parts, and if we doing one row completely, then we can just duplicate them for both of them, right? And then we have this section, then we have a FAQ, and then this is the same section that we have did before, which is repeating. Okay, so let's get back to this one, which I'll show you how to add that. So I'll just, what I will do, as we have the same things of the heading, for this also that separator, I'll just duplicate the previous row here. Okay, then we will just change this to testimonial. Click on it, click on and then click testimonial, and I will just delete this entire row because we don't need it here. But what we need these things, which is a row, okay, and this row will be separated into two parts, but the thing here is the left one is smaller but the right one is larger. So we will choose this one. Pretty simple, right? Because this is not taking so much spacing. First we may say this is a heading, but we have an entire background for this row. So click on row, click on background and give it a background color which is hash f1 f1 f1, and then select this heading and then give it h4, and this will be this heading. Then just click on it and Control A Control V to paste it, and then click backspace so there is no spacing. So it will be 20 pixel, then this will be black also, and then there will be a text block under this, and also this will be in the center, and then this will be this option, this one. So just copy whole of these and then click on text block, Control A Control V, and then there will be the text in that area, which is this text. So what we can do, I can take another text block for this, and then Control A, Control V, and then this will be the text block for this area, and there is a larger space, so I can click on this row and remove those spacing, make it 0, and then I will click on the row and then go to vertical align. I will just try to middle it, so it is looking much larger. And for this row I will just try to give it a even spacing, like top has 20 but the bottom has 10, so this is not looking good, so give 20 for both. And for mobile this is how it is looking, but I'll just make this to center. Okay, so this to center, and I'll just try to give a spacing of margin of 10 for all of them for mobile. So everything is aligned perfectly, so as I am duplicating for all of them for every, so this is not taking much space, so I'll click on duplicate. So you can see the space has not been taken. So what I will do, I'll give to row, go to spacing, give it a margin of 15, and also come to this row, give it a margin of 15. Okay, so it is, there is some white space between each of the row. Then I can just duplicate this again, so there is 3 already. And just one things to do, just change the content, or our design is already ready, so nothing to do, right? So this is pretty simple, no brainer. So nothing too complicated to analyze or to describe. So let's come to this section, which is 4 good reasons to buy from us. So explaining what you are capable of delivering for your clients. So this is also looking similar, actually the heading looking similar, so I will duplicate this one again, and then I will just select this heading and replace it with this one. All right, so this is the faster way to making things work. And then I can just delete those row because this is not something similar, so I will delete those rows and take another row. So in that case we have it divided into 2 row, and each row again divided into 2. For this there will be left image and right text, right? So let's click a row and take a row under this one, which row will be divided into 2. Okay, then take this row and let's give it a margin of 10, and the padding will be 0, padding will be 15 and 15, give it a margin of 15. Okay, then each row will be divided into 2 row, so take another row inside this one and make it 0, 0. Click on this row which will be divided just like that, so there will be image in the left side, and drag this in an image under first one, and this will be the image of this. Okay, and this will be the heading. So image is looking larger. Okay, so image is looking much larger, so make it 40%, and then give it a heading and make it h5. So let's make this row to 0, so there is not much space. Okay, okay, so then what we can do, we can click on this row and make it smaller, more smaller than this. So one things to do, you can see there is another smaller portion for the left side, we can choose it as well. So make it much smaller, and this image is actually not that small, but let's make it 50% or 60%. Okay, let's make it 60%, and let's take this text block from here, copy it, and something will be there as well. So there will be something related to shipping. So let's pick this and then just Control A, Control V. Oh, somehow this font size getting. Okay, so somehow there is this mistake is being happening. So let us again just duplicate it. So sometimes this typo can be happen with you as well. So just change the to this something like this. So this is looking the same as like this. So you can change the font size, font color as well. And then what I need to do, I need to just duplicate this row, entire row from here, and then drag it in here. Okay, then change the images. Okay, so change the image to another image. So this, in that case, this will be this image. Okay, let's see how it is looking in mobile, because if you remember, the mobile will be same for those. So in this option, the mobile for the image size will be much smaller. So let us make it 20%. So I think 20% will be same. So when you are doing any design, if you make it work, then click on copy style and come to this image, paste style. So this will take the similar effect. And for this row, let's give a margin of 15. So there is a space between each row. And also for this heading, what I will do, I'll just make those in the middle, and also go to spacing and give a spacing so it is not looking very much closer to the image. And for those text block, I will also make them in the center. So now let's copy and paste it for this heading as well. Paste style. Okay, so it is not pasting the style. Okay, let's copy again and click on paste style, but it is not making things, making alignment in the center. So click on this and then click on get in the alignment in the center. And if you go to design, I think it will take the spacing, but it is not taking the center things by copy style. So click on the text block and click on the middle once again. Okay, so now 2 has been done properly. There is another 2 below this one. So now what I can do, I can just select the entire row for this. So this is the entire row for this, and then click on duplicate. Now another 2 is already been ready for us. Now we just need to swap the contents. So there is nothing to show you again. So I hope this is also making sense to you. And now come to this section, which is pretty similar. Only the difference is, in that case it was 2, in that case it is 3. It is 3. So this is the difference, unless there is no difference. There is not much difference in that case. So what I can do, I can take this whole section from this, duplicate it, and then what I can do, I can click this row. Instead of 2, I will make it 3. Then you can see it is already looking similar. Only the difference will be the heading will be much smaller, something like this, and this will be also smaller, something like this, and the images will be different. This is obvious. And then copy this one row from here, copy it, and then drag it in that area, and then delete this bottom row, right? We don't need this. And for this it will be order now redeem. Okay, order now redeem. Okay, and then there is no background for this, but I will leave this separator as it is, so it is looking consistent that we have separator for all the sections. Then go to row, go to background, and give the background that we wanted for this section as well. So the background I think will be hash f1 f1 f1. Okay, so this is looking similar. Only this background, this heading size is not same. Then we have another row here. So take a row under these rows, a single row, just like this, and then there will be a heading or a text block, whatever you said. With I think text block will be fine with a text bold section. So click on this, and then we just need to change those according to our need, which will be this ready to stop suffering, and Control V, and then make it center align. And there is a enter spacing here. Click on backspace and remove the spacing, and then make it black, and also make it bold as well. And then we have a button. The button design is similar as we have before. So what I can do, I can get to any of those buttons that we have added before, just like this, and click on duplicate, and then just drag it to the bottom area that you wanted to edit. Okay, so it may take some time to dragging it. So under this heading it will be added, but this is not a stretch button for sure, so remove this stretch button option. Okay, so now let's talk about what this button are doing. As we saw, this button is adding the product to cart or checkout, but what this button is doing, this button is not linked to any of this. So let's now add those buttons to a links, so it goes to those bundle area. So if you click on this button, then there is two options this button can give. We can pick a link. So if you click on the pick a link, you can connect it to any pages, any external link that you wanted, but we wanted it to scroll to what? Scroll to a particular section. So if I scroll down, scroll down, so this is the row we wanted this to be scroll down, which is pick your bundle and save big. Okay, so when people are clicking on this bundle, it will be scrolling them to that particular bundle section. So then click on this, click on save. So it is already added. So if we go to this button as well, we will do the same. So click this button, click on pick link, then go to scroll down and choose this row. Which is this row? This is the row. Pick your bundle and save big, then click save. Same goes for other bundle. If you have any other bundle in the same page, without this product dynamic section, this bundle, this product dynamic or cart button will add the product to cart or redirect people to the checkout. Same goes for this one as well. So pick link, go to scroll to, and then click this pick and save your bundle. So if I just now save this page, click on preview. So it is a password protected store, so I need to find my password. So I'll go to the preference. So this is my password. So if you have a password protected store, I'll just publish the page. So publish will generate a live link for this product. So before publishing it, let's assign this template to few products. So if I go to view live page, you won't see any live page. If you just click on view current template, click on this and give the password here. So again, go back to Gempages, click on view current template. So if I click on any of those buttons, it will redirecting me to this bundle area, right? So it is redirecting me to the bundle area. And you can see this button's design has been override by the product. Okay, so in that case, what I can do, I can go to this each card section and choose that color for this. I think I didn't choose the color for this. This is why it is happening. So the button color has been override by the theme design. So it has to be fixed by the theme. So this is nothing worry for you. So if you are using a different theme, this will not happen. Okay, so this is the thing which will redirecting me to this section. Then we have the frequently asked questions. So if people click any of those, it is showing an answer regarding to that questions, which is very easy to add. So let me show you. Go to Gempages again And okay, so let's, as we save and publish the page, let us assign the products for this design. So if I click on save and then I will click on the product pages. Now let's assign the products. Now let's assign the products for this design. Okay, so if I go to Gempages, you can see it is still having the default template, but we wanted our template to be showed with the Gempages template. So click on this and then click on add product. Then you will see the list of product in your store. So choose the product that you wanted the template to be used for. In that case, we want to use the template for each of those bundle products. So I'll click on this, all of these three. Click on add product. So what it will do, if I click on this preview now for any of those products, it will show us the default product template from the theme, but we wanted it to be showed the Gempages template. So if I click on add, yes, add now, it will replace that default product template with the Gempages template. So if I come back again and click on preview now, if I click on preview now, it will take some time to be adjusted. So it is not loading yet. So if I click from here, so now you can see it is adding. So this how this product template assigning works. So now we'll move to the next section. So now again edit the page. As we already assigned those products, our task is being completed. Now we can add the other section for the design. So let's do it. So it is asking me the password once again, so let's not give the password. Let's come to this again, and now the design is getting to these sections. Okay, so as we see that we have the same similar type of row, so let's duplicate this one. So we have the heading, the similar type of heading for this frequently asked question as well. So I'll just copy that default one, so then just replace the heading with our own. Okay, and then we need some FAQ. So for FAQ, if you go and you go to this stuck section, you will find the accordion option. So if you click and add an accordion, now you can add the FAQ as you like. Okay, so this is the FAQ. To add, you have to add your question, you have to add the answer under this one. So if you open this, you can add any element here, like you can add a heading, you can add an image, you can add a text block, everything you want. But for FAQ, let use the template benefit from Gempages. Click on add template, go to block, click on FAQ and choose any FAQ that you think fits your needs. So in that case, I will choose this one, but we don't need to use every piece of this design. We can just pick this accordion and you can drag it. We can drag it under our heading. Simple as that. Okay, so this is simply we have done this. And then if I come to this accordion and if I click on this tab, you will see there is a background for those, and I can change it to any color I want. So you can see this is the background will be shown for this one. But what if I wanted to give the background for the FAQ? So for open tab, this will be 2. So if I go back and if I go to background, I can give a background for those FAQs, but it is taking to the below area, not for these. So open tab border, we can give it a border as expected, but for the color we cannot give. So I think, so if you see these have been given a color, but what we can do, I think we can give the color to these headlines. Yes, just like that. Just like that, we can give the heading background for those heading, but I don't like it. I'll just Control Z to click Control Z or this button to undo to the previous changes. Okay, so I'll just delete this one and delete these as well. Okay, So let's delete this. So this is the FAQ, and you can customize it, or you can leave it as it is, or you can add the text. You can edit those text also. So for this FAQ, it is getting a background which is not looking good. So let us make it white again. Okay, so this is the FAQ that we have made, and let's delete this section which is we don't need right now. And then let's go back to this again. So there is again this bundle will be repeated, but some people wants the bundle to be repeated, because if people scroll down to this, they can see the product adding option again. But if you don't want it, you cannot, we don't need to edit again. But one issue here, if you see that this text is getting very near to this area. So for this, what we can do, we can click this row, go to design, go to spacing, and give it a padding of right to 30 pixel. Okay, same goes for these as well. So if I click copy style and come to this row and click paste style, so then click paste style, so nothing gets too narrow down to this side of this row, so it is not looking good. So this is how to solve it. And if you want to repeat those bundle again, you will just come to this row section, click on this row, click on duplicate, and then just drag this duplicate row to that very bottom section where you wanted to repeat the bundle once again. Okay, and then we have two more sections which is pretty similar, pretty obvious. Where how? Okay, let's discuss about this as well. So first of all, we have this section where we have an image in the left and a background color. So this is the background color, and we have a section with two heading with a separator, just few as usual things. So we'll take a row here below this one, and as it is taking the full width of the background, we'll give it full width. Then go to design, go to spacing, and give it a 30-30 similar. Okay, so then we'll take another row, we'll take another row, and inside this row we will have a heading. And also we can we need to change the color for those separator. Okay, let's change the color for these separators to white. Okay, so everything is looking good. Now we have another two row where left side will be image and the right side there will be text as expected. So let's go to row again and take a row again under inside this one or under this one, both is okay. And then just choose this one, and from the left side there will be an image. Okay, so let's upload the image. So this is the image, and then we have few more sections just like this. Okay, so then just change the color, so it will be white, and let's make it 18 pixel, and let's make it bold. Let's duplicate it, and let's give it some more space so we can add a separate text for this. Let's go to this second text block and give it a margin of 10. Let's give it 15. So you can see there is another few text based on your need, you need to customize it. So there is nothing crazy. So this is the end of this section. Let's come to this section. Only difference is the background color. Unless this design is similar to this previous one, I will just copy the background color from this design and come to this section and then click this entire row which is containing those sections. Click on duplicate and it is again duplicated. I will go to this bottom row, click on this row, then go to design, go to background and then give it a color of the same background. Okay, now this design looks the same, only the images, the text will be different, which is obvious for each and every design that you are doing. The images is not same, images text will not be same. I'll just upload the images for that purpose. And now our design for this desktop version is completed. Now what we need to do, we need to click a save button and check the responsive part of the design. So let's click on the mobile version to see how this is looking mobile. Everything will look much closer to mobile version. So if I go to from the first section, we have already made this responsive, we have also made those responsive, this is also responsive, but we can change that font size for this. Let's make it 20 pixel, something smaller which will good for your need. This is nothing has to be similar to mine, but I'll just try to make it center align for mobile. Okay, let's scroll down, give it a, also this one I will just try to make it center align. But if you don't want it, what you can do, you can just click this text block. I will just heading to be center align, but other text block to be left align. Okay, so I'll just try to make those left align. So you can click on this text block and make this left align. So sometimes, as I said, Gempages will look slow, so in that case you have to just save it and close the editor and inside the editor once again, and I will just give it some spacing for those images. So click on spacing and give it a 10 pixel, 15 pixel of margin, so there is a space between those images. So let's copy the image style and then come to this one which is looking very close to the previous, then click paste style, so it is automatically taking the design. And this is also looking pretty good, pretty good. Okay, this is also looking good. But one things that you may wanted to do is that when it is coming to this, the images will be in the top. For this you need some custom code to make it. Okay, and this is also looking good, but remember this is looking very closer. So I will click on this second product, go to design, go to spacing and give it 20 pixel margin, 25. So there is a spacing. Okay, enough spacing. Click on this, click on copy, then come to this, and for this we also need the same margin. So I'll click on this product, paste style. The copy as I did, it will apply the same, but one thing it will also apply, if there is any border, any background color, it will also copy this for you. This is looking good, this is also looking good, already it is aligned properly, and this is also looking good, so there is nothing to be adjusted. But this will be the same things for this product. I will click on paste style, so there is 25 pixel will be pasted here. If anything goes wrong, you need to click this undo button or Ctrl Z in your keyboard, so it will be restored to the previous option. So then you can see, you can adjust those text, and if you think there is not enough space in the left side, you can click this row and go to design and go to spacing, give a space of 10 in the left, 10 in the right, so there is spacing in the left and right side. So if you think the image is looking much larger, you can click this image and go to bottom and just go to bottom and just make the width a little bit smaller, anything around 60. And also for this row you can do the same as we did before. If you think the left space is very smaller, then you can go to row, go to design, go to spacing and give it a 10 and 10. So then this is the design that we did, and this complete the tutorial with the responsive part. So I hope you enjoyed this video with the detail that I provided. So if you know these building blocks of designing inside Gempages, you can do any pages design, but there will be sometimes some complexity, some need that you wanted to think and reflect based on your design. And also there is some things which maybe or may not be possible with Gempages as well, but many times it requires custom code. But more than less, you can do an entire page design very similar to what you want if you know the building blocks of Gempages. So this tutorial has been made for this purpose. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If that's so, please do smash that like button, because this will help this video to get to more people. And also subscribe to the channel, and also let me know in the comment any things if I did wrong, or if anything I do make improvement for this future video as well. So thank you very much for watching this entire and complete tutorial of 2 hour plus. So I am very happy if you watch the full tutorial. You will learn how to make any pages using Gempages, and this will be a very helpful video for you. I wish that. So thank you very much for watching video. See you in the next video.